I'm going to grab some water and then
How did I survive that? Fuck. Uh-oh.
Oh, we live?
Are we live already?
Seems so.
Alright, I'm just gonna use the bathroom really quickly, then we can begin, alright?
Well, Locke's not here.
Locke was not gonna show up, he said he had work.
Oh.
Don't you remember?
No!
I'll be right back.
Wow, not only Luzzy, but Locke too. What a pity. And right as we got Birch back too!
Oh, the irony.
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 I'm tired.
Well,
I just woke up myself. I took a mini nap and then.
Weird of your guys' attitude.
What? I'm gonna pop the link in and about. I'm gonna pop it in the other server as well. So, Probo. Speed! Now you gotta do the word throat undulations. Like the way Tom Kenny does the SpongeBob laugh. The way that really fucking hurts. Ow. Should we act?
Rub your head.
He does have the tag, so.
You didn't. I'm just gonna add him.
I'm just DMing him. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Whoa.
Sorry about that one.
Speaking of Aki, do we ever want to have him included in the session sometimes? Or is he just want to be a bystander for this?
Talking and
It's
talking. Is he talking to Roll20? Because I think I heard
If
him.
he ever moves a player or opts to have a player 7, I feel like he might want to join in.
Yeah. I currently would prefer to keep it 6 players, to be honest.
7 is quite excessive.
7 would be the number to me with guest characters.
Yeah.
Someone who's DM 7 people, you don't want to DM 7 people.
I know.
I never want to DM 7 people.
Yeah.
I used to DM 7 people in the past, and I used to co-DM 9. And I used to co-DM a game that had like 9 people. So yeah,
I tried to do a game with 6, but 2 of them ended up being absent anyway, so I don't even know how bad it can be.
trust
So
me.
you can't do something involving a character because everyone has to do something. So just your characters just stay as stereotypes and you just run through shit.
Doesn't
It's like a
Kenji have a game with
monster.
11 players?
That's true, but most of the people here don't know who Kenji is.
Alright, he's in a different server.
Yes. Remember, different servers, dude.
Different servers, different people. You know, I'm expecting that Gob's a completely different person on another server.
Yeah, he's a completely different human being there. He's not
Like,
even a
he's-
human, he's a goblin.
5 seconds.
I mean, I'm that just in most servers I'm in anyway. Because it's like my
Another
fucking
server,
identity. It's like-
the epitome of a suave saxophone player. I play my saxophone for people. You know, that's who I am.
You have a saxophone?
No,
Anyway, lads,
or
I think we can start the session then. We're gonna be starting
Oh,
with
we're starting.
Yeah, we're gonna be starting with 2 less players today because unfortunately one of them is having extra work to do, so he cannot join, and the other one is on vacation and he wants to spend some time with the family, which is understandable.
So Haven and Barry are out.
So yeah, currently Haven and Barrett are going to be like our dearest. Valtra is going to be T-posing on the car. And now Valtra's left his T-pose. He's a player character again. Hooray!
Ah!
So
After all the drama died down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he finally came out of stasis sleep.
yeah. So in the last session, you guys had a little bit of a falling out. Got to say, this campaign is a bit of a screaming fest so far, but hey, it happens. It is what it is. And currently, you guys, after reaching Orky territory, seeing some gore in the lore with the heads of wyverns and stakes, and getting deeper and deeper into a ruined city, you guys were chased by a bunch of orcs after being shot by a strange-looking conjurer of spells that had this strange bone plating on her face, were pretty much basic tabards on her body to cover her boobs and lasagna, and she had like these demonic. She had the demonic arm, multiple eyes, a long crocodile tail that at the end of the tail had a stinger like a scorpion, and her legs were the legs of goats. That's nice. And for some reason, she was always followed by these strange-looking cranians that were following you during the chase, and after the chase ended, strangely, they stopped following you. So after you guys, after Tobias drop-kicked an orc out of his motorcycle, and
And
that
subsequently fell off said motorcycle.
multiple times,
And crashing it.
I didn't crash. I just fell off the motorcycle.
yes.
So that's an add one.
Barry additionally managed to stop the drill tusker. That was a military jeep run by orcs that had two giant drills in the front to pierce your car. But after a really smart play of paralyzing the driver, the car went through multiple buildings, piercing and breaking walls, collapsing a couple buildings as well. But don't worry about that. So we're gonna pick up the session with Tobias, you're riding the motorcycle following Naja's truck. You guys have been driving for a couple hours. You do see that you have plenty of gas in this motorcycle. And Naja, you have like about 68% gasoline. I'm not gonna give the funny number.
I'm gonna put the.
I play some.
I'm gonna put the.
I play some
I'm gonna
ambience.
put the Orky radio music back on.
Yeah. So as you guys put the radio, you do hear some music playing on the radio, specifically on this playing right now. And as you go to the road, you see that the buildings around are even more crumpled and fallen. You do see like this massive as well metallic limbs, like one of the buildings has a massive metal hand with a bunch of cables falling off of it. Another one has like this massive metallic head that has like this glassy broken visor that is broken down, and you do see a lot of birds inside of it making nests on there. And the streets are getting more and more filled with debris and obstacles. So after a while, you do see that you're gonna probably, to go deeper into their territory, probably gonna have to leave the car.
This place is weird. What are those big things?
I guess a scrap art or something.
It looks like the junkyard if it was a person. Like a really big person.
Curious, what's the name of the city again?
There is no name. This is just wasteland.
Okay, so there wouldn't be any, like, rumors or any types of intel that I would have known about this place, by chance?
You do know that this place is Orc territory, but there's not really a name for this place.
Okay.
It's not like Dogsville, where, you know, it's, people named it after. Most people just call this Orc Badlands, or just...
People aren't here often enough to give it a name.
Yeah, that works as well.
Well, shit, we're in Orc County now.
Or Kansas.
Orcopolis.
Fuck.
We can't stay here. This is not country.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've never seen very little. I guess I've never seen that movie.
Oh, it's a weird one, I tell ya. But
Yeah.
back
But
to
anyway.
yeah, back to the game. So after driving our way into the city, one thing that I think Naja would want to do is probably, there don't happen to be like any of those cityscape garages like that are like 4 to 5 stories tall, are there?
I mean, if you look around, you could probably find one.
Yeah, after being chased down, and God knows where they are at right now, I think it would be best that they regroup and figure out their next plan of attack and just try and station themselves into one of those garages.
Alright. So, to find one, either roll me an investigation check or a perception check.
Oh boy.
I'm too real.
Very well. Since you are also driving Tobias, you also may roll perception or investigation.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, he's on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Get it?
The perception. Bet. Fully.
You're a bit concerned with the fact that Haven's a bit shaken after the orc hand fall in his lap, and he threw it off. Ugh. And after a while, you guys do manage to find one of those buildings that is mostly intact. Mostly.
Yeah, Naja would. I mean, how many stories is there to this garage?
About 2 left that are usable.
I mean, in terms of how tall it is, like.
Yeah, 2 stories tall is about how usable it is. The rest is crumpled down and broken.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think she'll drive it up to the second level, just so they have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
Okay, so you start to drive towards that direction. You do have to do some maneuvering with the car because there are some other cars and debris on the floor that have to go over it or run over it in some cases to move. To bikes you're fine because you're on a motorcycle and they are way faster and way more maneuverable. So, but it's quite loud to be honest.
How banged up
After
does...
you get
go ahead.
You do see that the building, there are 2 floors left, and each floor is about 20 feet tall. So if you station on the second floor, you're probably going to have a 40-degree high up vision of what you're seeing. As you do approach, you do see that there are multiple buildings, along with the debris of these massive metallic body parts on the floor. And you do see in this region where you are right now, there is a car workshop, a shopping mall, what seems to be a old library, and a hot dog place, like a little hot dog thing that is run over and fall on the ground.
Mhm.
So yeah, I assume you guys are going to be stationing the vehicles on the second floor.
How banged up...
Well, it goes up.
Yeah, there's 2 floors. Each one has 20 feet. Goes 20 feet up.
When you, I think they have some garage. I think you mean like a parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
parking lot. That was what Naja was looking for, and I described it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might just given the wrong name because
yeah, garage is very different.
I'm
When I mention garage, I mean like maintenance.
Like, Tobias will look for some chain and try to chain or get some rope and tie his newly acquired bike to like a stone pillar or something.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check around to see if you find some chain.
Speaking
And
of
as you're doing, go ahead.
which... go right ahead. Never mind.
I was going to say, if you folk don't mind, I would like to rest a little bit. I kind of used a lot of my resources during that fight. Haven says.
Yeah, sure, don't worry about it.
Make sure our vehicles are secure first.
Yeah.
Don't
we
want
can do
a
that.
random person stealing them in that.
How about you, Valtris? How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Finally, someone else can watch the.
Okay.
Curious, how banged up is Tobias' motorcycle after all those snapped once?
Pretty banged up.
Tobias is,
You're right.
Tobias is fine, he's fine.
Yeah.
She asked about the bike. But the bike is pretty banged up, but hey, it could work.
It's only
Maybe won't be able to take another fall like that, but it's working for now.
Also,
Have we parked yet?
I assume yes. Valtris, you were saying?
yeah. Since I remember all those signs that people were mentioning, that no humies allowed. Aside from
They're probably saying it in Orc, and the people who could speak Orc responded in kind.
Yeah, and I remember that Barry did say no humans allowed on the sign. Go ahead, Valtris.
since I'm the most human looking out of the group,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll I'll shift into a drow. Roughly the same
Ooh.
age looking.
So one of them asphyxiated elves. Gotcha.
Fuck.
Hey, I forgot you could do that. Good thinking.
It's easier to get around than you think.
Yeah, Naja looks to him, then back to Haven, and then back to him again. Seems you're not the only one that likes to disguise yourselves around here. Do you know you could do that?
Who, me?
No, Valtris.
Oh.
David. Valtris.
Let's just say I can shift my skin like one changes clothes.
That sounds a bit weird, Haven says, but actually really interesting.
I feel like that would be something Barry would
Not gonna lie, the first time you did do it in front of us, it was weird because you were doing weird things.
Yeah, I don't think I forgot about that, Barry says.
Oh, come on. That should be... We should have forgotten about that, but...
That wasn't even a week ago.
We've been through a lot, okay?
Fair enough, but still, come on, man, you don't do that on a dinner table, or close to one.
We should get out of the car. There's stuff around here. You guys stay here. You did a lot back there. You're probably tired, she says to Haven and Barry.
Yeah. So, So, as you guys are looking for, and staying, after a while, Tobias, you do find a chain, but you find no lock.
Alright.
I mean, I have these, but I don't have a key, she says, holding up her handcuffs.
Not to dismiss your hell, but I'm pretty sure no one can tear handcuffs.
You sounded kind of mumbly there. What'd you say?
It's not to make your kindness or your hell, but I'm pretty sure an orc could tear handcuffs right off the chain.
Yeah, that makes sense. You need something stronger than he needs.
You guys can go do your thing while I manage the character sheet here, because
I am gonna do my customary investigate for junk roll
very
in
well.
this very junky looking place. Here we go.
You may look for junk.
Why do I always roll like piss?
Let me take some dice here for this.
By the way, it looks like this, and it doesn't look like this, roll like this.
Wait, no. I was gonna use a thing that I have to make this easier, but I assume there's metal everywhere, so it would just do a thing everywhere.
I mean, you could use it to find rare stuff.
Okay,
You want to use it?
if I use my thing, can I try again with advantage?
I'm gonna consider you're 19 over there.
Okay, Skip is gonna pull out her metal detector.
There you go.
I found this one. It helped me find shiny things. Beep, beep, beep. Just moving around. Because it is longer than she is tall. Because metal detectors are long. They're like about as long as a broomstick. Which is bigger than her.
Most things are bigger than her.
Yeah, she just holds it in front of her like a very, very long dowsing rod.
Alright, so you go looking around, the detector goes...
I like this thing. It makes funny noises.
So, here's what you find. The first junk item you find is a bean can that has like a goat as the symbol, giving the thumbs up with a hoof, and he's wearing glasses.
I will add these to my inventory as I go. Cool goat can.
Yeah. You have, it says about, let me find the name. The name is scratched off since I cannot find the name. Fuck. Of the food company. The second thing you find is this very shiny red,
Ugh!
like a, it seems like a, it's supposed to be a robotic part of some robot, but yeah, it seems like quite fancy actually.
What did you say it looked like again?
It looks like a very shiny orb that is encased in metal. Seems to be like some kind of core or eye, you're not sure. that goes with like a bright red neon.
What do I put this in my inventory as? Because that sounds pretty vague.
Put it as a robot part, red core to be more specific.
I'll put red robot core.
Yeah, it weighs 10 pounds, by the way. It's pretty heavy.
Oh, this thing's heavy. Ugh.
And your last roll, you rolled really lucky on my D100 here. You should be lucky. You find a skeleton with a bag, and the metal detector is going wild with the bag.
What is?
Do you open the bag?
Yeah.
As you open the bag, there's a bunch of mines inside of there.
Whoa!
The
I found a
skeleton
bunch of weird disc thingies.
forbidden frisbee.
She doesn't know what a mine looks like.
Yeah, you just see. You guys are looking around. You do see. I found a forbidden frisbee. As she's shaking around the mine.
Yeah, look at this thing.
There's a really shiny button on the top of it.
Yeah, the second.
She's not one to just push a button without knowing what a thing does first. She's cautious about these things. But she is quite interested in these fancy dinner plates.
Put it down.
I found a bag full of these. She brings the bag.
Not just
Way.
not just holds her hands out. Stay right there. Hold on.
Okay.
Don't move.
What are these? You know they are?
Those things explode.
Those are
What?
what my people like to call exploder flapjacks.
Yeah.
They explode if you press that button and touch them. No, just put it down gently.
Skip puts it back in the bags very slowly and deliberately.
Would Skip be
There's
the type that would
there's
hold
6
on
of
to
these
these?
things in here.
Would Skip be the type that would hold on to these type of weapons, knowing what they are?
She would have. Okay. These could be. She calms down a bit. These could be useful. Here, She pockets 2, gives 2 to Naja, and then gives 1. Oh wait, no, hang on. Gives 1 to Naja. Gives 2 to Tobias because she knows he likes his explodey boom boom thing.
Shouldn't be.
And gives the last 1 to Valtris.
If we're giving these away, we should be using them to defend the perimeter. Get that
I'm
mountain
sharing them.
out in front of the entrance. If we're going to take a rest here, might as well make sure we're safe here.
I think.
Maybe.
I'm
Pretty
not sure if
sure
you having.
Close, we're going to stay away from this place.
Man, how close are you to your microphone? You sound kind of garbly a little.
You know, yeah, I'm not close to my microphone at all. You should put them in front of the entrance so people don't get the idea to come in here.
Oh yeah, that's right, we're in a building. I, out of character, forgot we were inside of a building.
Curious, what was doing like, the city is pretty much concrete, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Gonna have to uplift some rocks or whatnot to just make sure they're not out in the open.
Yeah. Yeah, Skip and Tobias have 2 mines each, Valtris and Nudge have 1 each. You just, I guess, just put landmines in your inventory with that number.
Alright, I'm typing out the stats for the mines.
Oh boy.
Val's just gonna look to Tobias and tell him, I'm not sure if she has incredible luck finding things, or horrible luck putting herself in potentially dangerous.
If we just keep finding stuff like this, it could be beneficial for us all.
Thanks for telling me what these were. It just looks like a thing. It doesn't look like it explodes. I guess that's how they get you or something.
You just said that this is a quite large skeleton that it was holding the mines, and it seems to be wearing like he seems to be wearing a shirt, some very heavy pants, and like a bandana on his forehead.
I don't give
Ooh.
up,
Oh,
skeleton.
can you hear me?
This guy was big.
Really big.
Yeah, would it look like an orc by chance, or anything defining features?
Roll me medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
I will too, because I'm looking at it as well. Probably with disadvantage though, because, well, I don't know shit. Because I'm... Well, I might, because, like, you know, memories. Eh.
It is large, but doesn't look like an orc.
He doesn't have the big teeth.
Yeah, certainly doesn't have the broad shoulders of one either. I guess while you type out the stats, we're still in the building, so I guess one thing Nasha wants to do as she gets out of the truck is probably do a perimeter sweep, make sure there's nothing following us while we're still out on the second floor.
Very
What
well.
else is in and around this parking area, anyways?
There are multiple cars. You do see more husks of like smaller husks of like robotic bodies, like mostly humanoid robots. But besides that, you don't really see much. Besides a bunch of cars and that.
There's a bunch of robots around here. Shit, the bed, that's powerful.
Okay, so these are not like proximity mines, they have to be activated. And they go off.
You activate them, and you'll have like 12 seconds to get out of the way of them. Once they're cooked up, you need to, if you know that the mine is there, to approach it, to disarm it, you have to approach it and make a sleight of hand check to disarm it. It's a DC 15 to disarm.
Okay.
And after it's disarmed, you can rearm it again, so you can reuse it. So if you folk ever, fancy, trapping of a place, never end up using the traps, you can attempt later to disarm it. Someone with a mage hand can attempt to disarm it with mage hand, because that doesn't open up the mine, but still the check is, instead of a sleight of hand, it's an arcana check. So you guys gonna take a short rest? Just short rest, long rest.
A short rest sounds nice.
All right.
Because, wait, what was the last rest we had? We already had a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah. Haven literally only wants the short rest to recover his spell slots.
If we're gonna have a short rest, do you mind if I look around for more junk? Because I am literally full on everything. So I don't need a rest. But if we're using the time...
I will say that I will give a chance to investigate again, but the chance of getting good loot is going to be harder.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
You cannot keep... if you want to do it as well, you may.
I mean,
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Make your question.
Yeah, I'm pretty much all filled up on my stuff as well. Didn't do anything. I would have wanted to... Like I said, I wanted to scan the perimeter, making sure nobody was following us or whatnot. None of those floating heads in the sky or such.
Very well. You may roll me a perception.
Oh, wait, wait, this still counts as a short rest, because I just remembered Fury of the Small comes back on a short rest.
Yes.
But this is how Skip unwinds.
Yeah, just rest.
Investigation.
Yes, you just...
I like to
wind
keep an
up.
eye out.
It's 17, not bad.
Yeah. Go ahead and vouch first.
Yeah, I'd like to keep out keep an eye out for one of those heads as well.
Sure thing. Roll me a perception check. Don't see any. The streets seem to be mostly empty and no movement really. You do very far away hear gunshots and sounds of explosions, but this is very, very far away. Just the wasteland being the wasteland.
So what do I find on the 17?
You find an action figure of a very rotten and broken down action figure of a purple hero that has like a massive U on his chest and a very rotten cape.
Whoa! And the little guy.
And you find a very damaged magazine, about meeting people, how to start conversations, and how to start conversations and.
How to start conversations and what?
How to start conversations and break the ice. It has like the picture of a very handsome looking human, like giving the thumbs up, giving like the finger guns, with a little smile, with a little wink.
Skip looks through the book. What does it say inside?
Some of the pages are mostly broken down. You do see some ads. You do see some curiosities about social interaction. And it does help you, it does have like little tips about social interaction, like trying to be forward, how to act more confident, how to not show yourself as someone untrustworthy. Has like little tips and nods on how to be better at social interaction. And then in the back pages, has like some ads for, hey, would you like to buy this car? Or hey, would you like to buy this house? You do see an ad for a really weird ad that is a by now you action figure of the almighty hero. His name is scratched off and faded away, and you can only see like half a depiction of a person with his chest, with inflated chest and really good posture, wearing like a set of golden armor with a flaming sword.
And he say his name was Crash Dolphin?
What?
What?
I must have misheard that. What was his name?
Where did you get that from? Nothing about his name was. His name was scratched off. Like it's not there on the page.
His name is Crashed Off. Like the magazine is
Crash Dolphin. What a name that is.
Oh, Scratch.
Is either of the two I posted in chat?
Scratch Dolphin is yeah, that's pretty much the action figure that she found.
Okay.
Batman in purple, was it?
But purple. The name is scratched off and his face is scratched off. All you can see is like a set of golden armor and him holding a flaming sword.
Oh man, fuck yeah.
Fuck.
I'm gonna put him into a charisma magazine. It's like how to talk to people.
Somebody in chat just said, Crash Dolphin, secret agent.
Doobie doobie dooba dooba be dooba Crash Dolphin.
You found How to Socialize 101.
Yes.
That's pretty much the magazine she found. How to not be an awkward fuck. Anyway.
Hey, I'm an awkward fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe I can use this. After reading it a bit, she pockets it.
Yeah.
And after looking through some stuff, she's just sort of she gets back into the car and just sort of chills for a minute.
Let me just close my window because someone is making a lot of noise outside. Also, look at drawing board, lads.
Oh, right on the map.
It's like Timmy the Dolphin or whatever his name is.
It's Crash Dolphin in the flesh.
He's
You
from-
know,
he's from the
Crash
aquatic
Dolphin.
division.
I'm not seeing a whoa at all, so
It's
What?
I'm not seeing a whoa, so I don't think that's Crash Dolphin.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh,
it's the spin-off character from Perry the Platypus.
Doobie doobie dooba dooba be doo.
D.
God, that sounds so wrong.
It does anyway.
Moving on. Yeah, that's what you guys find, and you do have a short rest. If you want to recover hit points with hit dice, you may.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. Crash Dolphin is my original OC. Do not steal.
Damn it! I was going to steal it.
Dude, I'm a filthy art thief. I'm going to steal, and I'm going to say it's my OC.
Anyway.
In the U.S. Supreme Court, and I will win.
Buddy,
Emerge from the corporate arena as a challenger and emerge as a champion. All right.
buddy,
We've shut your pie hole already.
joke's on you. We're recording this, and we have evidence that I came up with it first.
Damn it! We are having the screaming fest.
We're having a screaming match again.
And not for the reasons I would think of. Anyway,
There is no respite from this hell.
anyway, moving on. Let's keep playing the game unless we fuck around for 5 hours.
Okay, what is I even doing? I mean, Valtris.
Valters was looking around. He didn't see any signs of people around or the skull drones. But you did hear at the distance gunshots and violence, but that was really far away. So you should be fine for now.
Okay, it
Sounds like somebody's having fun.
That's... Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Not just gonna put her car into a little stasis, just going beep beep, and then starts looking around. You said there was like a garage in the area? An auto
Yes,
body
you guys
shop?
are... Yeah, there's a car workshop in the area.
How far away?
About 70 feet of distance from the point you guys are on.
Okay, I guess since while everybody's doing their short rest, she's gonna go check it out.
Okay, you walk out the building. You guys didn't set any traps, right?
I would have set up at least my landmines outside the entrance where we came in.
Okay. So, yeah, with, I assuming they're saying where you lay the traps.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not gonna just like leave them out for like someone to lose their leg and scream and notify people of our location.
Yeah, so yeah, with Tobias noting down, hey, I placed my traps there. You go towards the direction. It's a little bit of a walk, not very far away, but you walk there. Eventually, you approach. As you see a car workshop there.
Okay, one of the things that Naja will certainly do is make sure to have Zinc down between her legs and making sure he keeps track of the perimeter, making sure there's nobody hiding about inside or whatnot.
He makes the usual noise. There you go. And, yeah, he currently didn't notice anyone around.
Okay.
Alright.
And so I'll go inside and check it out.
Alright, you do go inside. You do see that the name of the car workshop is Gizmo's Modifications and, Gizmo's Modifications and why am I so bad at remembering names? Anyway, it's Gizmo's workshop, and you do see that there's a very old and decrepit little placard with an orc giving the thumbs up, holding a car wrench. He has like these really big round goggles and a racing car helmet. And you do enter. Most of the workshop seems to be pretty barren. You do see like a balcony with some car pieces. Some little glass vitrines are broken down. You do see that there are some mannequins. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
Yep, mannequin.
pretty good.
Yeah. Some of them are wearing like racing car outfits, quite large racing car outfits. You do see some decrepit little paintings and pictures of an orc and his family, like in a racing car track. And you do see a picture of these really fancy-looking cars that have multiple engines on the back and have no wheels, surprisingly, as they seem to be floating on the picture.
Have I ever heard of any vehicles like this before?
Roll me a history check. Not really. Probably is witchcraft.
Yeah, Notch just gonna be looking at it with amazement. Somebody photoshopped this or something? Like, oh, I'd like that, that's for sure.
Yes.
I guess there's nothing in particular like inside the garage. There's nothing like tools or anything of like car extensions or anything. Anything you could modify her own car with, by chance?
There are some pieces and baubles, but you do see that, like on a balcony, there's a little bell, where you would ring to call service.
Yeah, not just gonna stare at it like a curious cat she is. She's just gonna do the shifty eye thing and just ding the bell.
As you hear footsteps, metallic footsteps, and the door opens, as you see like this very wrecked up robot. Like he is like imagine like a little orb with legs and multiple little arms on the side,
Like
with multiple
Hogsworth.
toes. Kinda, but he has legs and multiple little arms on the side, and he has just like one eye that is on the center that has like a. How do I explain this? Do you know like a little spinning 360 degrees?
Please tell me he has luscious lips.
No.
Damn it.
Like it's like an eye that can slide and move around in a 360 degree
Yeah. One of those gyroscopes.
thing. Kind of like a gyroscope eye. And it goes like with a little blue neon. You do see that like two little slits open on the side of it. Hello, how may I assist you today, madame?
Yeah, hearing him trotting towards the desk. Not so had host showed up cautiously. She kind of looks at him with awe. Actually, what type of? You said this was like a machine?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a little robot.
She kind of just looks at him in awe and kind of looks, take it, your gizmo by chance?
No, that will be my boss over there. He points at the skeleton. He has been on a very nap. So he unfortunately cannot help you today. I tried to shake him awake, but his arm fell off. Weird, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Curious. if you were to be in service, what type of benefits could you provide by chance, might I ask?
I can make installations on vehicles. Also, I can sell parts. And due to the new currency system, I am also supposed to accept scrap as payment.
Yeah, what type of modifications could you provide?
I could add some pieces on the car that could make it faster. I could add reinforced plating, windows, and glasses. For some reason, people also want me to put guns on the cars as well, but unfortunately, I'm lacking guns. As you see, someone that should be delivering the pieces to me it is pretty lazy in this current months and is not delivering it.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Don't
Indeed, it is.
So you're the one that would be installing it? There's no need for your boss, by chance?
I mean, he's not waking up, so currently I'm taking care of the shop for him. What, you lazy bum, it's not because you retired from the racing career that you can just sleep it off. The skeleton does not respond.
How much would these installations go for, by chance?
Depends on which kind of installation do you want. Let me open the terminal and look it for you. You see that his screen the eye goes blue with an error message for a while.
Let's do that.
Goes back up.
Fucking blue screen.
Hello! Welcome to Gizmo Workshop. Oh wait, I met you before. Let me see what I can look it up for you. See that he scuttles and goes to a little computer on the side. Well, I do have a modification that can make your car faster. I do have something that the other orcs like, that was to install the drills on your car, if that's of your taste. I can add turbo, I can add reinforced shells, I can add reinforced tires, I can add an oil trap. I can add I didn't know this was here. I could make your car shorter if you want to. Some people like that for some reason. It is heresy in my opinion, but hey, it works!
Yeah. Good. No, actually go over to the terminal and see what type of prices they had for each one.
Sure. You do see that for the reinforced tires would be surprisingly Republican dollars. It would be $200. There's also a price for scraps and something called credits. And even it has prices for the money of the cons being. Let me just re-grab it here. What was the name of the currency for the cons being G Chow?
Yeah, just for the sake of brevity, not only as scrap and Republican dollars.
Yeah, the oil trap that pretty much is leaves a little oil trap behind you, so cars would slip up and fall. Imagine the Crazy Race. I think that's the name, where there's like. I don't remember the names of the characters, but pretty much...
You can drop a Mario Kart banana, but it's a puddle.
Yeah, it's a puddle.
Yeah.
There is... that one will be for 400, and comes with with 4 charges. There is the reinforced... shell for the car, that would be 1,500. There is supposedly a turret for 2,500.
Sorry, you said it was a turret, you said?
Yeah, there's the turret for 2,500, and there's the drills for $1,500. Unfortunately, my provider of pieces is not delivering me stuff, and that's quite depressing. But at least the orcs do bring occasionally stuff here so I can make upgrades to vehicles. There's also the turbo that could make the car go faster, as most of the children speak around. Never understood.
And how much would that go for?
That would go for 700.
And above game, what
So
was the
what?
what was
Pretty
the-
much above game that doubles the speed of your vehicle for a turn. So for one turn you can expend a charge. It has 12 charges and you double the speed of your vehicle.
And above game, what was the oil slick again?
The oil slick pretty much you lay a trap behind your enemies that they have to dodge or they lose control of their vehicle.
And how much did that go for?
500.
Oh, so not just gonna stroke her chin then. Yeah, she doesn't have a whole lot on her to cover that type of stuff, but she's gonna casually look over to the champion photos and say, "What? It looks like you did a lot of race course circuits. What are those all about?"
Oh, that wasn't me. That was my boss. As you can see, he's being pretty lazy after his retirement. he used to be a car racer on the elemental courses. Pretty much cars that were augmented with elemental air course, so they would go faster. About in each course, let me just grab my notes here. They would pretty much go in about 400 kilometers per hour per course and drive there. There were a bunch of crashes and accidents, of course, and that was part of the fun. And Gizmo, after a long career of 20 years driving, decided to retire and open a franchise with multiple of our workshops all around the continent.
Interesting. What's the name of this course? I don't think I've ever heard of such a race before.
What? Well, the name is. The screen goes blue again. Hi.
I crashed him due to disbelief.
Yes. Hello. How may I help you today? As he reboots.
No, just gonna stare at him cat awkwardly, then points to the photos again. You don't happen to know when the next circuit of this type of race is going down, do you?
Well, there was a scheduling about 300 years ago. But for some reason it never happened.
Well,
And when I try to organize, and when I try to call the organizers, they just get me on the hold, which is quite mean.
well,
They're not responding my messages. I even called them out on my social medias. But for some reason I don't have internet around here anymore. I tried to call the internet provider, but they don't respond as well.
well, that certainly is a shame. This city, from what I've heard about this race, it has a lot of great champions towards it. I've even heard rumors out in the wasteland that they might be rebooting it for a new circuit. In fact, I actually am a champion myself in my own ring. Kind of
Don't
looking
give
to
him false hope, you bastard.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. I could go back to making speed cars again. Isn't that right, Gizmo? He's excited.
Yeah, I've actually came out here and because I've heard so much about Gizmo and his type of racing methods. As I made mention, I'm a champion of myself. more of a physicality things, but I'm kind of looking into doing the more driving aspects of it all. I have my own little car that I love to call the Desert Beast. Love to get it out and do a lot of havoc with all the types of people that I run over to.
Roll me a deception check about knowing about Gizmo.
Okay.
Let me see the roll.
What is with my
8.
fucking rolls?
Does my audio sound better, by the way?
Oh, much better.
Yes, it does.
Dude, I'm such an idiot. I had it on binaural audio this entire time and not like the proper settings and shit. I feel like an idiot.
Okay, when you came in, I thought it was an ASMR session for a second.
Fuck.
But I'm now using the Blue Yeti to its maximum effectiveness.
I wish I could plug in my thing and make it work. My fucking new laptop isn't liking it very much. Anyway.
Gain as well.
Anyway, where's the vehicle? I don't see it.
I have it parked out in a garage across the street from us, actually. It's kind of hard to find good parking around here, actually. She
I
points
know,
out,
right?
yeah, everybody has their cars parked out outside, out in front of the road, if you can believe it. How rude.
I know, right? Really mean.
Just to a car pileup.
I know, right? It's really mean. I tried to call the police about it, but they ignored me. Do you think it's because they don't like me? The robot gets sad and he blue screens again. Then he reboots. Hello!
Yeah, I'm just waiting with bated breath on this every time. Cute. Okay, she kind of just muscles along without trying to laugh out at this aspect, and you know, I'm quite a well-known champion myself in my own circuit.
Yes, you told me.
Yes, indeed. The fact of the matter is, what would you think your boss would be inclined to if I told him that I was a champion? Would you say that he would probably love an endorsement if I were to join your circuit? Combining
I would
my
have to
championship
speak-
with him?
I would have to speak with my boss. Boss, what you think about it? We gotta have to wait on him.
Yeah. Could I tell Zinc in Primordial to go over to the skeleton and try and make his skeleton hand give a thumbs up?
Roll me a strength check with Zinc.
Oh, 1 second.
It's gonna be a very hard DC because it's a very big skeleton
Where you at, boy?
for a very small creature.
Where you at, boy? Where you at? Ah.
You asking pretty much for an ant to raise the hand.
Oh. 16!
Do you think the ant stand? Oh, okay. Apparently, this ant does stand a chance against a dinosaur.
Just lift the hand a little bit. You do see the robot goes, "Boss, you get a fire response," and the hands fall down, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, no can do yet."
Above game, really? He gave him the
Yeah,
thumbs
this-
up. God.
It was DC
I was
20.
ready to check.
DC 20? God damn.
Yeah, it was a DC 20, so you had to roll above a 20 or a natural
That was
20.
literally impossible. He's got a -2 modifier.
You would have needed a natural 20 because, sorry, here's the thing: you asked me for a very small creature to lift a very big skeleton.
Okay.
Just a hand.
Just a thumb. Okay. Okay.
It's a heavy skeleton.
Let me collect
heavy
myself
skeleton,
now.
It's a heavy skeleton. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of like trying to make the hand of a huge creature move and then also clamp it into a fist with a thumb up. You know, it'd be very hard to do. For a human with opposable thumbs and like all the maneuverability we had, now think of Zinc trying to do it, who's like the size of a pebble.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's just gonna try and play this off and try and go over to Oh,
I can feel the disappointment.
no. She's gonna go over to Gadget and say, "Oh, Gizmo. I mean,
He's not.
This one's a skeleton.
Gizmo is a skeleton.
yeah. I
You
mean,
never asked his name, you rude person.
I mean, no. The robot is saying his name out loud, right?
No, he
No.
never said it. The name of his boss is Gizmo. The robot never said his name.
Yeah, but he said, "Never mind."
Never
She'll
said
go,
his
Say
name.
anything.
she'll go over to the boss he's keep referring to, and try and
Yes, the boss is Gizmo.
and just play it off and hunches down to him and say, what do you say, dear? Would you love the champion of the Blood Games to be part of your franchise?" She holds her ear out to him. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Oh, something. Oh, you would love to give me a discount? Yeah, I can definitely do that. Yeah, let's shake on it. She takes his skeleton hand that Zink was holding up, and give him a nice hearty shake, and takes Zink out of his palm while at it.
Roll me a deception check.
With advantage?
Sure.
Oh, I think that's good.
Roll again for the advantage. You might get that 20. You never know.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Blue screen.
Oh, we saw that.
Blue screen for a moment. That sounds lovely. I will organize the paperwork. It's gonna take me a couple hours though. You can bring your car and I will adjust the prices for the champion.
Pleasure doing business with you, buddy. Yep.
The pleasure's all mine. Right, boss? The skeleton does not respond. Right.
Yeah, she kind of just.
Right.
Yeah, she's just gonna casually hold the skeleton by the wrist and just hold it up, with, like in a victory pose. Yeah.
You are holding the hand.
like-
The skeleton fell to the ground.
Yep.
It's a very old skeleton.
Yeah.
Really?
She's gonna just mold the fingers into a thumbs up afterwards.
Look at him. He's all tired. He's all tired after his long nap. He's still sleeping.
Look, he's all tucked out from his nap.
I was really expecting like a Cicero level angry rant. Like, go, why does the Night Mother talk to you?
Fucking hell. You can insight to him to see if he's depressed about it. He's depressed about it. That the boss never talked to him again.
Yeah.
The depressed robot noises turn into a blue screen again.
Well, all robots must be fresh. You're either this guy or you're one of the robots back at the tavern. So really, it's your pick.
Yes. So yeah,
Yep.
this is the interaction you get out of it.
Okay, I guess while I'm doing that, we can transition to whatever everyone else is doing, I guess.
Yeah. What everyone else is doing.
You know, resting up because we're just getting done with the short rest. Tobias will try his best to see if there are going to be any glaring problems with the bike.
The bike does look a bit roughed up, but should be fine. You can attempt may attempt if you want to what's your proficiency again in tools?
I have Tinker's tools and land vehicles.
You could try a Tinker's
English tool sounds good.
Yeah, you could try a Tinker's tools to try to repair it.
Which attribute? I'm assuming intelligence.
Intelligence.
Initial roll. Nice.
Nice. You're looking at it, you put your hands on your waist, you give it a kick. Yeah, that's
It's
better.
fine. Medicine. An orc made it. Shouldn't need orcish care.
Hey, can I help?
Kick it.
I stepped away for a second. What did I miss?
This looks kind of junky. I know junk.
Tobias looked down at the motorcycle and he kicked it. He's like, "Yeah, that works."
I just like to imagine. I just like to imagine it just spontaneously combusts afterwards.
That just falls apart.
Kaboom!
Well, either way, can I at least like look it over with knowledge technology?
You may. You deduce by the size of the bike that is quite large that if you get the right screws and the right tools, you may repair it. Oh look, there's some tools and screws over there. You pick it up.
Hey, there's some stuff over here, and you just gotta get it there and there and here. And she just stopped working on the bike for him.
Yeah, and you just go, yeah, and you see this tire over here? If you patch it up like this, and you do this, and you're doing that, and the bike is on not 100% condition, but is in mint condition.
I just get a new
That is
tire.
100% condition.
I don't get scotch tape. I get a new tire.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're right. She throws the scotch tape over her shoulder and finds a new tire on one of the probably the derelict cars in this area.
Yeah, you know, you get a nice tire.
And could you lift it for me so I can get that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Alright, sure.
And she just fixes your fucking bike.
Yeah, you do some good works, some good repair work on it. It's not like a perfect condition, but it's gonna hold up well. It's gonna hold up really well for now.
Thank you very much.
It has
She's
about
tired.
By the way, it has about 40% gasoline on it.
Well, then I'll just look around at if there are any derelict cars around and try to siphon some gas out of them.
Do you have something to siphon gas out of it?
Well, all I need to do is make a funnel and then have a container for the gasoline and then just stab a hole into the gas tank and I should be good.
Make me an investigation check to see if you can find some gas.
Above game, I hope you'll use your hat to be the container for the gas.
Oh, totally, you know, like it just reeks of gasoline for the rest of its life until it burns
The
up
rest of
eventually.
forever. Your hair smells like petrol for
after getting
eternity.
his hair burnt off, he just dies from pain medication.
Yeah. You do find about 3 liters of gas, like 3, I believe it's liters, the name of it?
Yeah, liters.
Liters.
Yeah. About
Liters, fluid ounces, it doesn't really matter, you know, it's all metric.
About 3 liters, what are you storing the gasoline on?
I guess I would go around for let me see if I have anything in my inventory that can work. I don't think I have a bucket at all.
Just carry a bunch of gasoline in a bucket, unsealed, it's gonna be fine.
Skip looks through her inventory.
Okay, so before he
Like,
gets
yeah.
to, I guess, get an investigation check be part of looking for a
I have
bucket.
these. She holds up
Or like
2
a-
empty cans. Like
Yeah,
cans of beans.
Or
I've got an
somewhat.
empty bottle of wine.
Work.
So
You gotta make a funnel out. You just gotta grab like a piece of parchment, make a funnel out of that. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you don't fill 3 liters with a bottle of wine.
We'll just pull up the bike up to it before we do it, and then pour it in as it starts to fill. We'll pour it in. We'll lose some of the gasoline on the floor, but you know, and some of the gas is better than none of the gas.
Can I see if I can find a hose?
No, I'm not gonna try looking for a hose, man. You know how hard it's gonna be
I don't
to
think
find
there's a hose around here. Why-
realistically, finding an unbroken hose would be like one of the most impossible things.
In a
to
place
do.
like this, no less.
It would be
So,
impossible.
To be fair, if necessary, you can just break off one break hoses.
You could like try your best to make a hose, but you know, we're trying to get some gas. We're not after all of it.
So you do see that as you do look with your investigation, wait a minute, what about a Naja's car? It does have a hose there.
We'll just use the hose.
There we go. So you're gonna
Hey,
kill
you
all the
sure she want this messing with her stuff? She gets very angry.
It's a hose. I doubt that matters that much to her, unless it's a cursed hose from her homeland. I doubt it matters.
Okay.
I have a question. Have you ever siphoned gas before?
Now, I can't imagine it's that hard.
Can't be that hard. I gotta
You just
see
take
what
the gas out of one thing and put it in the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's fine. I've put gasoline in a lawnmower before. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Well, in the wood in
Speaking from real life experience, aren't you the epic gamer?
I'm the epic gamer, man.
sorry, was
The
Tobias
epic
saying
beard.
that in person? Because we're in the wood Tobias mowed grass in the wasteland.
I'm pretty sure it was just Weeb saying that.
That's just me. Like I ate it. But I mowed the last bit of grass in this world.
I
hired me to do it.
grass
He gave me $50
It was me.
and a place to sleep that night. I'm sorry, I had to do it. That's why you don't see any grass anymore.
Y'all know I had to do it to him, yeehaw.
I had to do it to the earth, The earth was asking for it.
Gotta give
But
it about.
all that grass and weeds and not putting it away.
This is fucking stupid.
This whole campaign is fucking stupid. I love it.
anyway.
How much gas do I get?
You managed to just put gasoline. You guys can roleplay for a bit. As I'll be right back.
Sure.
I need to take a breather after this one.
Take your time.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll be right back.
Oh, sure. How about we just take a break? That seems like a good break point.
I need to pee. Yeah.
Yeah. Make time. Yabby.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
I had to do that with your friends. When my friends ran out of gas, we called somebody else, and we had to siphon off.
I'm back.
We're just having a break right now.
State Farm is there. Get us out of the situation, State Farm.
So you guys finish your short rest. What you
We
do?
were having a break, like, out of character.
Oh, okay. You guys decided to have a little bit of a break. Okay.
Yeah.
Said to help my brother find his hat for work, so I'm really excited.
It's gonna be too serious because
Couldn't find it before you had to go to work. You know, you had to rob my precious time.
I thought you guys were.
Then again, I do the same thing all the time, so you know, I can't talk about it.
You see, the trick to siphoning gas from a hose is making sure you don't inhale or accidentally drink it.
Why would you accidentally drink it?
When
Someone who just
looks like
I
blackberry
filled
squash.
for lawn work. I have siphoned and put gas in a lawnmower and a weed whacker. Personally, I haven't done to a car, but I've played enough Mad Max and watched enough Mad Max to know that's all you gotta do.
you know, when you have to suck out the gas through the hose, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
small margin for
Yeah.
error.
Yeah, 'cause don't you have to like to suck first and then you have to put the hose out?
I like
Yeah.
I like the subject we're having now. Fucking hell, man.
I had to help a friend before. We got another
Why would
friend
you
we had
ever drink gasoline? It has rainbows in it. Rainbows look tasty.
How you use the hose is you put the hose in with the tank first, and then you have to suck a bit to get the suction going. So there's always that chance that you'll accidentally drink gasoline.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there's a good way to circumvent that. Get someone else to do it.
Get someone else to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect way to circumvent it.
Just like, hey mate, you're strong lungs. I mean, do you want to give this a go?
Do you want to give the suck a go?
You would suck. You're a creator of sex. I need a big boobs. Big boob.
Sir, I presume your creator. You are creator of
Is your-
sex.
No, what you do is you get the person who drinks the most of
I am
it.
cubing a dildo.
Go ahead.
You're creator of sex. Need the big boobs. And the vagina.
In the vagina.
And the vagina. You're creating my perfect size penis into my penis in your dreams. It's your story to continue.
Please can we move on? Can we please move on? I'm not
Yeah,
asking.
sure. I just had that one.
I like
that
to,
one-
but Sirius isn't back yet.
I don't know why. It's like broken English and schmut is like the funniest thing ever.
Sir, I require
There's an energy to
That
that.
and, like I was just like grooving yesterday, and I get sent this video. And does anyone know the band Sugar Ray?
No, I do not.
No.
I'm gonna post the video in memes. It's like Sugar Ray, more like Sugar Gay. It's like, who said that? Who said that?
Or was it like a manta ray?
No.
Sugar Ray? More like Sugar Gay? And then just there's an angry
Sugar
man.
Gay. It's just like in my child brain. The 4-year-old in me. The 4-year-old in me just finds Sugar Gay hilarious.
You peanut. God damn it.
Sugar Ray. Yeah, just like one of the leads of Sugar Ray. It's like someone they're walking through and like someone in the crowd's like Sugar Ray, more like Sugar Gay. It's like, who said that? Who the fuck? Want this autograph? Like, yeah. Then you want this autograph? Yeah. Well, then punch the guy who said Sugar Gay.
I watched the video.
The video is like the audio for the video is entirely in the left ear. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's agonizing to me. That's agonizing.
So what you're gonna do? Take off your headphones and then shift your headphones away, and then it'll sound a lot better.
I mean,
Like I'll beat your fucking ass. Who said that?
sure.
You know, it just pull your headphones away from your ear, and it'll sound a lot better.
Sure thing. The session is
Okay, Mark, can I get your autograph?
Whoa,
No. Can I get your autograph? Yeah, you can get my autograph if you beat the shit out of the guy that said sugar gay. The 4-year-old in my mind who, you like back in like 2006 when calling someone gay was comedy. You know, like that 4-year-old in me is just like sugar gay.
God
Back when
damn
people use the F word and the R word so frivolously.
F word?
The other F word.
Oh yeah, back in the
Not the F word, the other one, the bad one.
Oh, the bundle of sticks one. Got it.
Yeah.
Apparently something they serve at fish and chip shops, that one.
Okay, I got it. Got it.
Don't say it though.
I will say it if you don't stop saying about it.
refrigerator.
We're gonna get canceled. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled, you know. I seriously believe if I do anything professional, someone's gonna like find my Twitter or somehow like someone here who like see like the streams or anything, they're gonna cancel me somehow.
What do you have to worry about? This is all on my accounts.
No, they'll know it's me 'cause they see my name.
And they're going
Just
on
like switch over to Discord. If you end up switching over to Discord at any point, they'll see me. They'll see my Discord number probably, because you know people are scary like that, my guy. And you know they'll find
I just don't want to
like,
hear it with my ears.
And then you know like 10 years down the line when I try to do stuff, they're like, "Are you the guy who's on that one D&D stream who kept saying sugar gay?"
Anyway,
Your career will be ruined.
Career? More like no.
Anyway.
Okay, let's get back to the game.
yeah, we're gonna RP.
Please. Let's get back to the games. We have everyone here now.
Yeah.
So you guys finish your short rest. And
Oh, I guess that was a short rest.
Yeah. So what you guys doing? As you guys regroup, Najee, you do avoid the mines,
Yeah.
but they're right now on the way to get out. So have fun with that.
Skip's just sort of mopping her forehead, like still tired a bit from basically single-handedly fixing the motorcycle besides the oil.
Okay.
Because Tobias' solution was to kick it.
Works. It just works.
It just works.
Now,
Right, so what I imagine though is just Skip just grab some of that Flex Steel liquid. The only thing that survived the apocalypse wholeheartedly.
That's
I mean,
a lot of
joke.
damage.
You know,
You
it did do a lot of damage to that motorcycle.
You joke, but Flexi would actually be useful in the post-apocalypse.
it would. It is exactly something Skip would use in her inventory.
Just find some.
That's the kind of shit I fuck with.
Just as a
Yes.
Twinkie is a delicacy.
Yes, it's a delicacy to find Flexi forbidden pudding. Anyway, back to the game, lads. What you
Yeah.
doing?
Being diagonal, apparently.
Okay, so they're fixing up Tobias's motorcycle then?
Pretty much at this point, they're wrapping up fixing it. You do see that there's a lot of debris on the street, so it's gonna probably not be viable to drive your vehicles.
Okay, so scanning the horizon again on the second floor. She's just gonna talk to the group and say, Well, dead center of Orc Country. I do hope you guys know what we're going after then.
Skip looks to Tobias, the one who got the job in the first place.
After that one in particular, but you know. What was the
What was his
'cause
name
I know
again?
I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah,
Here's the thing that happened. You guys
Oh, no.
were after the. Here's the thing that at least I interpreted as the GM. You guys want to go after Crook, but Barry was convincing you guys to go to the territory of the Tusk Slashers the whole time. And you guys decided to follow what Barry said about going after the Tusk Slasher.
More after Tug Slasher now, we can work it later. Easier to easier to deal with the group of orcs instead of having to deal with the one orc who's probably going to be followed by that group. Now, take out the harder one for the easy one.
Yeah, above game, Notches is doing that. Jim from the office still. Look, right now, looking to the camera. And then back to Tobias.
Here's the thing, as a GM, I expect you guys go after Crook, not after the Tusk Slashers. But here we are. The whole time I was like, you guys were saying, okay, let's go to the after Crook. Okay, go in the opposite direction. Excuse me, what the fuck?
Crook, let's go back to the Tug Slasher.
We go for Orc. They are Orc. Get them. That, I think, was the rationale.
Yeah, you guys went in the opposite direction the whole time, and now we are here.
We what?
Yeah! I said north, you guys went south.
I wasn't the one making the decisions.
Which is fair.
Anyways, I was definitely Assassin Zero.
No, this was you guys decided to wait the way to go on when they met you. It's on you guys. This is on you guys.
Yeah, and everybody made it worse by not explaining it well.
The entire time I was after, like, oh, we should go after the bounties, but everyone's like, no, let's go after the clan of orcs.
Yeah, that seems alright.
Yep. Yeah, were we after that one guy? Which way was he again? Talking to Tobias.
I'm not the one steering the vehicles here.
Which way
I actually want to go after the Tusk Slasher because they directly go after my brother. Because, they're gonna have to deal with it and I want to make sure he's safe. Barry says.
Yeah, at this point, Notch's eyes start to twitch at this. Because again, you guys did not really explain it all that well. You just came to her because you wanted her car. She's just gonna do that, clasp her hand together, take a sigh. Okay, do we know exactly what your next plan is?
As a DM, should I play the Seinfeld team?
No! We're better than that!
Yeah, even Seinfeld, just the,
So we're still going after those orcs then, or?
Might as well. I'm pretty sure the people that we were getting chased by are probably connected to them. We've already caught their ire, and we're in the middle of their country. Might as well get something out of this trip.
Yeah, I'm not just pinching her brows right now.
And if we're all here in support of our little friends, the Blackwater Militia, why not help them? So look around to everybody.
Yeah, Notches just chimes in with a very annoyed look on her face while she's just face palming herself. So, do we happen to have an idea where our targets are, or
Well,
do we know
Barry
well exactly where we want to go right now?
Barry could have explained it well. We're going after the Tusk Raiders, Tusk Slash, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, this is kind of my beat. You didn't really come here with a plan.
We're gonna do that, apparently. And then, we'll go after the bounty. Because what's better than going after an orc bounty when orcs are chasing down our heels? Or if they're meant to be all dead by the time we're done, who knows?
I don't think we took the job for that, but these guys seem pretty dangerous, so...
Well, pretty sure the
Maybe we'll get
Blackwater
something out
would
of
love
getting
to
rid of them,
reward
right?
us. Yep, I'm pretty sure they would love to reward us after killing all these orcs. They'd love to. If they don't, they'll be seen. And if they don't, well, that'll be a huge disrespect to them that a random group of adventurers managed to slaughter these bastards when they couldn't even touch them.
Here's the thing that was happening. They placed a warning that for traveling caravans, there's a bunch of orcs that were raiding caravans and attacking them. They didn't know the reason why. They out of nowhere started attacking. You did get the message on the radio where one of the orcs said that Humi stole their supplies, and if they found them. And right now, you guys are on their territory. With not the most passive, with not the best motivations, and not the best. Who this?
It's Aki.
Okay, hello, Aki.
Either that, or we go find these orcs, we talk to them, see who took the supplies, and get those supplies back.
Nauseous is
Or
gonna glow at
Never done.
you. Nauseous is gonna glow at Tobias right now. Oh no, you want to talk to them?
Hey, there was no point in talking to the ones outside the perimeter. They're gonna kill us anyway.
You know that
We
meme?
kind
How are we gonna talk to them?
They
They seem
their
pretty.
territory, and we have two human-looking people. You're not gonna be too willing to talk to us. So from what I understand, a show of force is better than complacency.
You know that.
So what you're saying is fight them and then talk to them.
Yeah, if they're willing to talk afterwards.
You know that God of War meme? Well, when Kratos is just holding his palms to his face before he goes and say, "Boy."
There are many memes like that.
Yes,
There are many
Nauseous.
memes like that.
Yeah, Nauseous doing that right now.
Hey, you gotta make the best out of a situation I've been thrown into.
She's just gonna take a deep breath.
It's not my job to explain a job that I'm not the one partitioning. That's Barry's job to explain.
Do please tell me that you do know exactly what I'm capable of before you accept me into this mission, other than just me being your ride.
Well, I was looking for a ride, so no, I didn't really care. I just expected you to drive.
Yes,
If you didn't fight, I didn't care if you fought at all.
he's just gonna glow its spears at Tobias right now.
It's
Tobias,
Go ahead.
it might be best not to piss off the giant cat lady who could rip your throat out.
I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm just saying I was expected to drive. Fighting is a bonus.
Look, it's kind of on me that this is happening. Honestly, Barry chimes in. So, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, not just.
Well,
I kind of just want to make sure my brother's not killed by orcs, since he's with the militia, and make sure they are travelers and caravans are safe as well.
Yeah, it looks like Naj's eyes are almost ready to glaze over with pure annoyance right now. But she's gonna take a deep breath this time. Well,
Sorry.
it's a good thing that I'm a bounty hunter then. Because I might have an idea to figure out what we can do from here on out. I say, we set a trap and try and lure one of the orcs out and get information out of them and see where we can go on from there.
Sounds good.
She looks to your surroundings. One thing I can think of. She looks to you, Skip. You still have that orc radio on hand?
yeah.
Yes, I think we can try and lure one of them out. So tell them we can try and set up a trap and try and lure them in and say, we have our vehicle broken down and need somebody to pick us up. Maybe they can send someone in and we can trap them and extract info out of them.
You talked on it before, so here you go. You can probably use it better than me. She gives you the orky walkie-talkie.
Hey, Pop, I'm having trouble remembering. Could Tobias roll history to try to remember what alias he used on the radio?
Sure thing. Roll me a intelligence check, actually.
Tobias doesn't remember.
Roll me intelligence check. Let me see.
13.
Yeah. 13. Let me roll a d20 to remember. You don't remember.
Oh, well, that plan might not work too well, because I don't remember the alias that was used on that radio, so if a different alias pops up, that might be a bit,
Didn't you say it was Face something?
I'm pretty sure, if you're thinking Face Smasher, I'm pretty sure that was the guy on the other end.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the alias I used, so I don't know if that plan's gonna work. If anything, they'll probably just send a large group
Maybe
of
you
orcs
just
instead.
make one up. Oh, wait. Nadja never had one. Maybe she could make one up.
No. Thing is, the alias I use, or what he called me, was the person who owned that radio. If a different orc picks up, doesn't know everything about it, it might seem strange. And might send a group instead of one orc. And then we're in a cavalcade of fuckery.
Yeah, we'll just play it by ear then. We can set up a perimeter at the very least.
Isn't it worth a try? Like, maybe they'll believe it.
As long as I'm the one not doing it, then fine.
Yeah, not just gonna go over to the ledge of the parking garage. Well, the landmine.
Wait, I have another idea. Valtris, you can turn into an orc. With your thingy.
True, but I don't speak Orcish.
I mean, you could like.
Yeah, we could use you as.
You could just sort of be there, like in the distance for them to see, like to see that there's an orc.
Yeah, precisely.
And then you guys can get him.
That could.
Yeah, precisely. We could do just that. Perhaps, seeing out we already have a landmine stationed outside the garage, we could tell them that we're bunkered down uphill. Oh, they as a trigger it. We still have that. We can use that coated net that we just got and try and trap them with that.
Yeah, this thing. She pulls out the fucking heavy ass net.
Yeah, in the chaos of their car getting blown up by the mine, we could trap them with a net and take them captive by then.
By the way, she disguises herself as a girl orc because Nadja's a girl voice, girl orc. That makes sense, right?
Oh, I can practice on my voice.
Female orcs?
Shrug.
I can do a female orc.
Okay. You wanna do the thing then? You have the walkie-talkie, she gave it to you.
Is everybody okay with the plan? Do they know what they're doing?
Yeah, sure.
Us. She looks to Barry. That thing you did with the driver, think you can do it again? In case one of them gets hostile? We just need one alive at best.
I mean, I could try that. I mean, if we try to speak with them, I don't think it's gonna be good to kill a bunch of them, but yeah, I could try.
Okay then. She looks to Haven. You okay? You as well?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think you're gonna be fine at least.
Okay, so above game, how How well placed was the mine to the entrance of the garage? Was it like dead central or to the side?
It's on more. That's actually up to Tobias.
I would just place them in the entrance a decent way apart so they don't set each other off.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, to look to Barry, be sure to have any healing spells in, or try and keep one of them alive.
Sure. I can just fight them. We can just knock them unconscious, really. But that works.
Yeah, but you never.
That sounds like a nasty plan, but I think that'll be like plan. The mines are plan A. The net is plan B. Knocking them out is plan C. Yeah.
The thing about these little dilly flapjacks is that they pack a nasty punch, so it's always good to be prepared, you know.
I mean, if those two things don't work, like just like, shrug.
Like this, how they
She
would be
doesn't
set
like
up.
violence.
Haven, what's your passive perception?
You mean Valtris?
Yeah, Valtris.
13.
13? You start to hear stomping outside.
I'm gonna
What's that?
form to the.
Mine's 14, so I would have heard that too.
Yep, you do hear that too. But I would suggest, since he's out of the conversation for now, he's the one that is not listening. So as you're standing on your higher position, and you look around, you do look outside, and you start to see very big creatures walking around the streets with massive bags on their back. They are about 12 feet tall, and there's about 5 of them marching together. They seem to have like this big, kind of grayish bodies with very long limbs, like very long and thin limbs. They have like these long dreaded hairs with this long noses and kind of rubbery. Have you ever seen boiled rubber?
Yeah.
Imagine that to the skin of their texture. As you see 5 of them walking around and looking around. These things are quite big and quite scary, honestly. I actually have a map for this. It's an improv map that I just did for random encounters. Because after you guys left, I was going to roll a random encounter here.
Oh, how considerate
So-
of you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So you do see those marching as I'm gonna grab the map for you guys.
Do I have any idea of what those are?
Roll me an Arcana.
The 14. Everything's loading.
14? You have heard about these creatures. Some of your co-workers actually used to capture some of them for selling, because they're quite strong and quite powerful. These things are known as trolls. They're nasty. You think it's better to wait them to go away or try to avoid them right now, because they're nasty. You folk are probably not going to survive if you fight them.
We'd want to avoid those. If anybody's really good with, you want to stay away.
Hello? Good with what?
Unless you're really good with fire, we need to stay the hell away from them.
Stay away from what? Yeah, they don't know that, no, just remember.
Trolls. Seems like they're
Big
patrolling
trolls.
something.
Does it live under bridges?
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Can you-
Yeah?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah?
Curious, is there like barricades to these parking garages that we could hide underneath?
Yep, there are.
Okay.
Wait, do we know these things, or is it still just
No, you folk do notice these things. They're looking around and they are. You guys just look. You guys just look there, and you see the creatures that are just looking around. They seem to be investigating the place, trying to scavenge.
Yeah, not just gonna get on all fours and crawl like a fellow lioness and push her back up against the barricades to get a better look at these guys.
You do see the description I gave to our dearest Valtras. You do see the very tall, slick, slim limbs, kind of monstrosities, with long noses, very thin faces, long dread-like hairs. They have these long limbs with long claw-like appendages. And as you stay there, the situation seems to be getting a little bit worse, as you do hear the flapping of wings. And you do see, on the top of one of the buildings, staring down, not you guys, but the creatures, about 5 of these creatures. These reconic monstrosities with long head, long necks, and wide mouths. As
I sure hope you didn't put them on the GM. Oh.
As some of them are staying on the top of the buildings, staring at them.
Yes, we're in for a show, boys.
Yeah, not just as hordes a hand out to everyone to stay still. Hide if they could. Because she knows what she's looking at.
Let me roll perception for the trolls. They don't seem to notice as you see the wyverns preparing themselves to strike. Are they showing up on the map, by the way?
No.
One
I'm
did.
taking them out.
Oh, there they are.
Yep.
Yeah, there were 3 of them. Hold on. So, let me get some music for this, because depends on what. Because you see that one of the wyverns jumps and flies towards this direction, and he stands on the top of the building here. I need everyone to roll me stealth checks.
Immediately.
You guys have a bonus because you're hankering down. You're gonna keep this in mind.
Oh, so advantage.
Yes.
Advantage?
As you hear the creature
Good.
jumping onto the
Oh my god.
As you hear the creature
Advantage or
jumping,
bonus?
advantage.
See the tail.
Damn it.
As you see the creature jumping on top of the building, going.
Skip hides under the car.
As you do see the stinger of the creature slowly going down, he lowers its head under there, but all of you manage to hide with your general stealth checks. And he stops looking and then keeps eyeing the trolls. After that event, you do see that one of the trolls is attacked by one of the wyverns, and the other one engages with the troll, and they are grappling and starting to lift up the troll to try to get him, and slam dunk him to the ground. So, I want to know what you guys are doing. Are you guys gonna be watching the fight? Are you gonna try to run away? Because this fight can end up involving you guys if something bad happens. Or are you guys gonna try to, pick off the weaker remnant?
Wants to do the latter.
Yeah, seeing
Anyone?
there's already
Yeah.
one. Seeing now there's already. Yeah, never mind. Not sure what. Knowing that they aren't well equipped right now, she's gonna absorb if anything right now.
Very well then. Let me just take my d20s to see who wins this battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm going to spend a sorcery point and use a subtle spell catapult on any debris around this one.
I'm pretty sure you have to be holding the thing that catapults, right?
Nope, you don't.
No.
What?
It's
No, you
anything from 1 to 5 pounds in an area of 120 feet.
I thought that was a range of how far it went.
No, it goes 90 feet.
And which one are you hitting?
Game
I'm
changing.
Yeah.
Anything
So-
I can grab from around here toward this wyvern.
Oh, so you're gonna be helping the trolls then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do see that that wyvern is ready to sting at the back of this troll over here, but the debris distracting him. Roll a check for the wyvern. Oh no! Roll damage. As you guys out of nowhere see a bunch of debris fall off the face of the wyvern for no reason.
3d8.
Yes. Ouch. Alright. That's some really solid damage.
Seeing this, which wyvern did he throw at again?
The one on
Yeah,
Settle.
you don't know that you can assume that it was probably Valtros doing it, but silent casting you don't make any movements or say anything, so the spell happens out of nowhere.
Vice will keep an eye out on this one to make sure if it doesn't look back over here. Even though we are stealth pretty well, you know, I doubt it thinks one of the trolls did it.
Can I do a perception check to see where it came from? See if I could pinpoint it was Valtris.
Came out of, you cannot because it's a silent spell. You don't know that it happened.
I mean,
He
if I saw him,
sneaked his magic.
Well, the thing, because it's subtle cast, that means that no verbal or somatic components are used.
yeah, but still,
So that just
there
means
was-
that Valtris could just stand still anywhere within 120 feet, then that's lobbed at the wyvern. So there's no real way to tell it was Valtris.
Yeah, there's no way to know it. Sorry.
So there's like
It's
radius.
spelled subtly, you see.
Yes. You see that the wyvern is confused as what has happened, and in its confusion, the troll comes running towards him, picks him up by the stinger, and swings him onto the ground as the wyvern retaliates on his confusion against the troll. You see that the battle is grueling, and some of the trolls are picked up and thrown for high distances onto the ground, breaking their legs. But as the legs are broken, they start to mend and reform as each and every wound. You see that some of the trolls are actually slain. You see that 2 trolls actually die, as one of them gets their head decapitated and the other one gets their torso cut in half. And one of the
I thought they
wyverns,
couldn't die unless they were set on fire or burned with acid.
So they can
they can die if the final blow is a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lucky ass wyvern.
Yeah. So that one of the wyverns, it goes down decapitating. You do see that the one that fell first, that has its head cut off, another head is starting to form in. As you see that these 2 wyverns chopped off the limbs of this troll, right here, and they're carrying the amputated body of the troll and biting parts off of them as they fly away with him. Probably to keep him as an eternal morsel. As this one, you see the head that fell over here is starting to form a mini body, and this one over here is not regenerating.
Fucking mitosis.
like Deadpool when he he has the baby limbs.
Yeah, he's starting to form baby limbs. You see that one of the trolls is screaming, giving this bestial screams as their wounds start to close. And
Anything or is it screams?
do you speak giant?
I do.
You hear one of them, "We go back to base. We do have food. Quickly, move."
I can't, my stomach's not grown back yet!
Yeah, you just this one, the troll is grabbing the body of the wyvern by the stinger and dragging him, as the now headless body goes to its head and is holding it on its arms as a baby body is forming and another head is forming on the base of the neck of the troll. And this one is grabbing is like grabbing the limbs that are still twitching of the troll that died, that got grabbed. And you see this very unsettling thing as the limbs are starting to reform into bodies as he grabs them and shoves on its bag, and they're starting to move away with the carcass. Do any of you do anything about this?
Skip just watches bewildered by these things' existence.
Alright, so as you do that, they start to move away.
Oh, I doubt those guys are connected to York in
What
any way.
with those things?
And you
Fucking
do
hate
see,
trolls.
yeah, as you see, like one of them is carrying you see one thing that is quite weird. They forgot one of the hands nearby a bag, as one of them dropped their bag as he was brutally amputated and carried off by 2 wyverns. Its arm was left with a bag close to it. Do you folk do anything about it?
How far
Oh,
away
they'll
is
get
it? How far away is it?
Over here.
You wanna ping where the bag is?
It's nearby this hand. There's like a large
What?
bag.
You're on GM layer.
I'm not in
Yeah,
GM
more.
layer.
I
not in
don't
GM.
see anything.
There's
Yeah,
like a little. I made a little drawing of a hand.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there because you weren't finished drawing it. Tobias will go down. We'll try to stealthily go down to pick it up.
Roll me a stealth check.
I want stuff. I will also do that. Stealthy.
Just another.
Aha! The student has become the master.
She trips. Never mind.
Yeah, after absorbing everything she just saw, she's just gonna rest up against the barricade and say, just another Tuesday in old country.
That happened in about a fraction of 2 minutes of battle and fighting. It was a really quick
Freaking.
battle. Yes. As you see the limb, there's a shoulder growing on the region of the shoulder. There's a shoulder now growing, with a little bit of another parts of the chest forming nearby the hand.
That is fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I can see that, I'm going toward that. I don't care about stopping.
Right, you see it. It's starting to form a body really quickly.
Yeah, I'm running all the way toward there.
Right now, you run. You do see that it's probably gonna take a couple hours until it forms. You see that it's probably gonna take a full hour until it forms another body. What do you do?
Anywhere that it's starting.
Skip runs
to
up to
grow,
them.
I'm hitting it with a
No,
fireball.
don't do that. I need to protect.
Yes.
Fireball.
Could you guys? All right. So you cast firebolt as you say the words. Could you guys roll me a perception check?
Perception.
Sick. Tobias is too focused on that bag.
23!
Going train. Tobias, as you're looking around, you do hear a muffled scream. Wait, is there a person inside this bag? And Skip, you do notice the as you do hear the sound of wings, and you can quickly notice that one of the wyverns came back to check upon the place.
He's back!
Roll me a stealth check. Cloaked.
Freaking hell.
Tobias, Skip, and Valters, roll me stealth check to see if you can quickly hide from the wyvern.
That's more like it. Oh no.
Well,
Skip is just the luck draining, the luck draining.
alright.
Anytime we're competitive with Skip, Skip rolls higher than everybody else. If we're in a situation where it's just Skip in a smaller group, it's drains the luck out of everybody.
I'm sorry.
You complain, look at what I've been rolling all this time. I really get anything good.
The wyvern.
I got it
been-
a second ago.
He's like a life draining witch, I tell you.
You do see that the
You're
as the
being
wyvern,
nice to me.
you see as the wyvern stands there and he screams at your direction as he's gonna try to engage with you folk. Roll initiative.
Beautiful initiative right there.
Hey, change the music.
Let me just remove the current initiative because it didn't remove it. I'm dummy.
That was the quickest initiative roll.
I'm keeping my what?
I'm gonna add it. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah. So roll initiative, boys. As you guys kind of fucked up.
I think this was my fault because I rolled in that one earlier for stealth.
Yeah, that was the kind of thing that made the wyvern
Lucky
notice.
me, huh?
That was the thing that made the wyvern notice that there were more people, and kind of after they took the body of the troll.
How did it hear a goblin falling over in a distant building?
Natural one.
Science of
Oh,
that
yeah.
one, you guys.
I must have fallen over with like some fucking glass or something that shattered and made a noise.
But like, your trip set off like a Rube Goldberg machine that just like
That needs to be an
notified.
initiative.
He's gonna be in initiative, and so will Haven. I just need to roll their initiative.
And also put Haven on the map.
I will soon enough. As both of them go, bruh.
Go burr.
You do see that the wyvern looks quite wounded, but still, it's a dangerous situation you guys are right
And
now.
also barely on the map. It looks weird.
It's
It's half
because
of it's in the. It's half of it's in front of
Mind theater.
theater of the mind. Theater of the mind. I'm gonna give for this battle. I'm gonna give control to all players of Barry and Haven, so you guys can control them.
Right.
Because I feel like you guys gonna probably need it. So
Yeah, maybe.
as you see, one of the wyverns starts to screech, and you do hear the flapping of wings of the other wyvern as, "Hey, more food! Epic!"
Oh. Do you want to sort of tell me?
All right, I think that the initiatives are set, and we can.
I don't see the wyverns, and again, sword descending.
I am. Hold on. Let me roll initiative for them. You guys have to wait to be patient to understand that the GM is just one person.
Yeah.
No problem, man. It's fine. It's fine. Don't forget to bring a towel.
What is this awful sound you're making?
Don't
Towel.
you don't. Yeah, don't forget to bring a towel.
I thought you were Little Miss Piggy for a moment. Oh well.
So yeah, let's start this party. So, Valtras, you do say that the wyverns are looking at you with hunger.
Sword descend. There you go.
Tobias, you do see that you do see that the arm is like shriveling up and burning away, and they hungry. They look at you and they hungry. What do you do?
Like, oh shit, they're making bacon.
16 hit.
16 does hit.
No damage.
By the way, did you guys play some combat music?
It's on.
Yeah.
You have Fred boats on. Oh wait, it's Ruby Bot. My mistake.
Alright, you shoot the wyvern as it takes a bullet straight to the chest and screams with the pain.
Can't use the machine gun because I haven't cleaned out the ammo yet.
I mean, you could gamble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, you know?
You do know the clips that are messed up.
I mean, if you succeed, that's gonna hit.
Well, you know, the thing is, I don't want to risk it because the last time I was running away from a large creature, you know, it didn't really work out too well.
Yes.
Would it be, what would action would it be to pick up this bag and bolt? Well, just pick up the bag, I mean.
It will be interaction. It is quite heavy, so you're gonna be at half speed. Keep that in mind.
Then we'll wait. Then we'll just end our turn here.
Alrighty. Skip, it's your turn.
Ah! Wait, what can I do? She's just gonna try and grab Valtris and drag him behind the rock, away from Wyvern. Like, is there an action I can do to do that? I guess.
Sorry, my mother came in to speak with me. Do what specifically?
Grab Valtris and drag him behind the rock, away from Wyvern.
Valtris, do you allow Skip to drag you?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so you move half speed, but you drag Valtris along.
Just, come on! Like, he'd be about here then.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn? You still have your action and bonus action.
Okay.
You still remain hidden because your stealth was actually good enough.
Right, let's see. What can I do? What do I have? Shit, nothing. Anything I could do would just be like hitting those wyverns. So, if I'm hidden, no, that'd be silly. I was gonna say, can I use my hide action to hide Valtris? Because I'm already hidden.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I thought not.
You can hold an action when the creature comes close enough. You can help shoot the creature.
I will hold action to shoot what kind of shit's lying around?
There's the arm of the troll that is burning.
It can be used as ammunition.
No. There is like a shard of glass, you see some syringes. You see the syringes? Okay.
No, I meant the glass.
Okay, you pick up some shards of glass and
Yeah, I'll ready my action to shoot some glass shards at it with my slingshot, if it comes near.
Okay, that's your turn. Haven. Do you guys want me to control Haven, or you guys want to control Haven?
Well, does anyone want to advocate for controlling Haven?
I don't know half his spells, so...
Me neither. I don't know either of their spells.
I'll control Haven then.
Well?
Oh wait, no, I think I do, but they're in the vault and I don't have time to wash those over again.
See here.
Maybe just leave them to the GM.
Well?
Warlock, right? So we have
he's a
2-second level spell slots. You know what? I'm gonna do the I'm a little bit upset now. I'm looking at this spell sheet. I'm a little bit upset.
Why?
This is time, but not the classic Eldritch Blast. Not there.
We can't always be a typecast.
So, that wouldn't work. That spell wouldn't work. That character is just gonna be doing all that. So,
Yeah, we're too far away for him to be useful. Sadly.
oh no, I'm not talking about the range. We're talking about the spell itself. And Witch Bolt's 30 feet. Okay, wow. All right.
He does have the elf ability where he can once per day Misty Step.
Okay.
That's why he has Misty Step.
$30 That's annoying. Ah! There's no range, damn it!
Yeah, I know. This guy is close up and personal.
We have a lot of close range fighters, don't we?
Yeah.
Wait, now all the long range fighters are on the front line, the
Even
close
use
range ones are in the back. What the shit?
There's no real spells he can use right now, so we'll just have him use I'm using a short bow.
Okay, he does have a short bow though, and he is
Yeah.
pushing the long bows if you guys get him one.
Not one do.
He shoots a longbow, but the strings go boing. Ah, fuck.
I don't break his bow while he's not here.
No, the string is broken, not the bow. He can
That's
easily
not
get
fair. Come on.
In the Genie Warlock, it should just use the tether.
Tether?
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have used that. I know how these Genie Warlocks work. This is what's the current range out from everyone? 70. Ooh, okay. So there's something I believe we can do other than that. I guess next turn I'll make Haven useful. Cause I completely forgot about the tether stuff because that shit's legit. All right, that's the end of Haven's turn.
All right.
Unless there's like a ledge that can get us out, the Haven out further and closer.
I mean,
Okay.
there's the ledge. There's the ledge. Just consider that it's a 40.
Yeah, we're not gonna risk that deep of a drop. That's gonna be it.
That can be actually quite hurtful for him.
Yeah, it's I'm just gonna throw Haven off the edge, make him climb all the way back. I'm just gonna kill Haven, guys. It's fine.
It's fine. Let's kill Haven.
It's fine, guys. It's fine, boys. Yeah, it's not just turn. This best I could do was Haven. I'm an idiot.
It's fine. It happens to the best of us. Nadja, it's your turn.
Seeing how everybody seems to be in the seeing how everybody is on the worst case position below this wyvern. She's gonna grit her teeth and yell down to everybody, "Everybody get to cover! Get back to the garage!" As she aims a javelin at the wyvern. And
Alright, roll me. Good.
And she, going back to her special ability, she's coating her javelin in lightning. And chucks it right at it. Ha!
Remember, you are out of range of the normal, so you're gonna have to roll with disadvantage.
I mean, javelins have a range of 130.
No,
130 disadvantage.
The second,
Their
you
range
have
is with disadvantage.
up to 30 feet they are normal, but past 30 feet and up to 120 feet they are disadvantage.
Ah, beans. Ha!
Yes.
Oh, come on!
Oh, no!
You throw the javelin, it falls 10 feet
I
out
mean,
of distance.
I'm on a second floor height. Ah, fuck.
You throw it with a too little force, unfortunately.
You don't have that much arm room as you throwing it through a window.
Fuck.
Sorry, buddy. Natural one. So it just falls to the ground and clink, 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 clink.
No, I just blow up a pillow in front of me. Oh, god damn it.
Anything else? Do you want to try to go down?
You can move.
I'm gonna try and keep a high ground. Keep everybody covered if I can see them.
Very well then.
Since I have the high ground, but oh, it didn't work, Anakin.
Alright. Valtras, it's your turn.
High ground does work, but when the target's approaching you.
Okay. The arm is roughly right here, right?
The arm is burning.
They're already shriveling up and dying.
The arm is shriveling up and burning, but yeah, it's there.
And Tobias has the bag, it seems.
Is it 5 pounds or less?
It's definitely not 5 pounds. Oh, the arm. Yeah, the arm.
I gotta say that the arm is 5 pounds.
Catapult.
Okay.
It's gonna get hit with a burning arm. Gotta make
Is this
a
the
dex save.
120 inch python?
Alright. It's not an attack roll, but what's your spell?
Nice roll, though.
I don't know why it does. I've changed this every time to a dex save, and it stays.
I can
And
change
my
that
spell
later.
DC is 15.
Alright, roll damage. Because it failed. You are not
11
looking. You're not looking really good, boy. Alright, so as you shoot the arm, it flies towards its direction, bitch slaps him, and flies away. As you take some massive damage from the flaming bitch slap.
Way to go, Spencer. Your bionic arm saved us again.
There you go. I gotta say, because the arm was on fire, he's gonna take an extra 5 damage.
Spicy.
Way to go to throw your wife at the giant dragon.
Anything else, Vultrus?
I guess I'm just gonna drag Skip with me.
Okay.
An
You gonna
extra,
move?
yeah.
One good drag deserves another, I guess.
Yeah. Wait for time.
I'm still holding my action, by the way.
Alright. So as the wyvern flies down, it flies down there. You can roll your attack now.
Eat glass. Great brain. What in the fuck?
15. You remember you were stealth.
Oh yeah, advantage. Thank fuck.
Let me check if 15 hit. Yeah, 15 hits. Go ahead.
Nice. Using sneak attack.
Go ahead. You're gonna need a sneak attack.
I wish I knew how to make macros.
Roll damage and roll sneak attack.
Don't do my damage for me, please.
You're taking long.
I was working on the thing. Oh shit.
That was a.
That's
If you
14
want to
damage.
make sure if the sneak attack rolls with your attack, you just make that a global damage modifier.
Wish I knew now.
Yes. So roll damage as well, because I want to see your damage.
Same thing anyway.
Right. As you shoot the slingshot, you hurt the wyvern as you see some glass getting into its eye. It snarls and screams at you as it is going to. Let me see the range.
And back into its eye, you say?
Yeah, so it's right away. It's
I
not
will
small.
use Fury of the Small, sneak.
Ooh,
Make a con save, please.
okay. 21.
21. So, hang on. Gotta do some quick maths.
It's a 21 Constitution saving throw. I think that passes.
Hang on, let me check. So, 8 plus. Yeah, I beat to 15. Dang it! I was gonna use try to use sneak because I can make them roll a saving throw, and if they fail, they're blinded.
Unfortunately, it failed.
That would have been appropriate.
Unfortunately, it failed. Sorry.
Oh well.
As you see, as it jumps back once here, Haven, does a... Oh boy, does a 14 hit you?
Well, Haven's all the way up there.
Correction, Tobias.
14 does not hit me.
Okay, so a 14 misses you. As you see, it turns its back and the stinger goes towards your direction to hit your throat. You manage to dodge it. As it jumps back here, he's gonna do 2 attacks. One to Skip and one to Valtras.
You are one nasty lizard.
Valtras does a 16 hit you.
Yes, it does.
Alright, so you take... Let me see damage. You take 12 points of piercing damage as the creature bites onto your chest, causing a major wound. And Skip! A 19 hits you, I believe.
It does.
As you take 15 points of slashing damage as the creature
Shit,
slashes
dude, that's half my health.
slashes you with its claws, right from the gut to the chin.
She screams and falls back. I have 30 HP. That is literally half my health bar.
Barry's gonna dash to get away from the building. So with the dash, Barry gets to here. And he says, Hold on! I'm gonna try to help! Oh, fuck. I'm gonna control Barry.
Barry is just too kind to say fuck.
Oh, flip!
Oh, beans.
There you go. Oh, beans! He does have vision of the
Sorry, I
wyvern.
missed some stuff. What did I miss?
Beans! He does have vision of the wyvern.
Bigger these rocks.
They look pretty big.
Are they? I mean, could people see over the rocks to see what's going on down here, or did the rocks
She
wash
did
away?
scream.
I mean, we're 20 feet above ground right now, so...
No, we're 40 feet above.
I mean, each floor is like 20 feet.
Yeah,
What was
we're
that?
40 feet in Haven and Naja are 40 feet in the air right now, so I would assume it's taller than this rock.
Oh, Papa.
Poppy, that's
God has abandoned us.
Oh dear.
fun because I mean, just the tethering and shit that the Genie Warlock gets is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Completely forgot about it.
I'm amused by the fact that three of this party have 30 base health.
It's a shame because everybody's out of range of my special abilities. Could have saved you, but no. Sorry.
Because with the tether
I
would
appreciate
allow
it.
to happen. Tether could do. We could cast a cloud of daggers
Oh, no.
from.
I think
from
Papa
each other.
just got disconnected.
Yeah, no, the tether. What the tether allows you to do is cast from that person's location. So like, the range problem is gone as soon as you use the tether. The range becomes effectively 100 plus whatever feet you have with your spells.
Oh boy, I hope the internet didn't disconnect again for
He
Papa.
did.
No, I mean,
He's not even in the call anymore. He is offline. Oh no.
yeah, I mean, I hope his internet providers aren't the same ones.
Oh no!
So I guess our cover story will be we killed the wyvern and is using its corpse as a new vehicle. We're pimping it out as wicked.
He just hollow it out and fucking jerry-rig its body as a fucking
vehicle.
plane or something.
Yeah.
Just strap the wings to the car.
It'll be. Yeah, we can ask.
You guys
the
taking a
robot-
break?
No, Pup just dropped out.
Papa got disconnected.
Hmm.
A rather an unfortunate moment.
I just finished that charity swing. Well, it's still going on, but my part is done.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Thanks.
Hold on.
What were you doing for the stream?
I was a player in one of the blocks. I was a kobold monk in a... Oh, what's it called? Fallout
The 24-hour thing.
world. Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
I was in the first game.
Yeah. Did you have any fun like we are right now?
We destroyed a whole town's city guard.
Sounds like fun.
And we killed 20 people along with a warlord.
Okay.
I sure hope they were bad guys.
The city guard were attacking us because they wanted the thing in the carriage.
I mean, to be fair, they really need to defund the guards, right? They were just a bunch of dicks.
My character only really starts fights if someone else starts it, but he didn't realize that the bard had vicious mockery that could attack people just by insulting them.
Oh, Popo is in the stream chat. His internet died.
Oh, he's back online.
He's in the stream chat, actually.
He's in Discord.
No, the Twitch stream chat.
He's in the wrong twat.
No, Twitch stream chat.
I know, I'm saying he's in the...
He's saying he's also
There he is. Get
in
him.
the roll 20. Welcome back.
I'm back.
Are you alright, mate?
We screamed in terror without you.
Yeah. Right, so what was Barry doing?
So Barry run up. He has visual of the dragon. And he's gonna cast a guiding bolt on the thing.
Okay, so the block is small enough for that to work. Okay.
Oh wait, no, he used a dash to get there, so he cannot.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he cannot do anything in this turn.
Yeah.
Right? What time?
Hmm?
Sure, he still has the reaction, but he has no bonus action spells besides spiritual weapon.
Would be pretty dope, though. Not gonna lie.
Weapons.
You do see. That's true.
Healing word.
He doesn't have really visual. Sure, he has visual script. He's
You
gonna
just
use
said he has visual.
visual of the dragon. Hold on. Let me send.
Oh no, what you're
Take
right. Yeah,
another
don't
wyvern.
fucking-
Epic.
Where is healing word? Where is healing word? Does he even have healing word prepared?
Hey, look at that.
There we go. Skip is
Oh,
your
fuck
focus.
it. Thank you.
Don't die.
Oh shit, that's less health. That was the wrong button.
The minimum healing is always fun, you know.
You do see that this wyvern does circle around, and he does in his turn on the rock, watching the situation.
Yeah.
Bay is Wunderstone. What do you do?
How about take this one, you big palooka? God damn.
Really just call him a Palooka?
Of course not. I'm running out of things to say.
I mean, what else does one call a wyvern?
You want to know the saddest part? Actually, no, never mind. That misses as the creature dodges from your bullet.
Damn.
You do still have action surge, I believe.
Yeah, but like, the thing is, whenever I use action surge, usually the next turn it's desperately needed.
Yeah, fair enough. That's turn, I believe, unless you want to do something else.
Yeah, I guess is there any way to tell what's in this bag? Does it smell like human body parts or something?
It smells like a lot of things. It smells like mushrooms, smells like person, smells like sweat, smells like balls, smells like metal. And you do hear a muffled screaming of a person, and you do hear also a "bah!"
Damn it! And Tobias will just stay near the bag and try to guard it from the other wyvern.
Okay. That's your turn. Skip! What do you do?
What am I gonna do?
A quick question above game. Where exactly is the entrance to the garage we're at? On the map.
A fine question.
The same place Barry is.
Okay, so uphill.
Let me make a drawing. Yeah, up here. You still have to go down a floor because you guys are in the second floor, so keep that
We
in
might
mind.
want to like put some stairs on this area, then around here. Or like the place where the cars go, like drive through. Yeah, that's more like it.
It's a ramp.
Alright. So what do you do, Skip?
Right, let me see. I usually like to do a bit more tricksy, but what can I do? I need to show that I'm useful. She just pulls out her pipe and just like goes to hit the fucking thing in the face.
Alright, go for it. That hits.
12 damage.
Alright, does it
Attack.
hit?
Remember, sneak attack.
Skip.
Sneak attack.
It hit me. It knows I'm there.
No. You have an ally within 5 feet of the creature. You get sneak attack.
Huh?
Yeah. Sneak attack. When you have advantage against the creature, or you have an ally within 5
I
feet
thought
of
that
the
was
creature.
just for flanking.
No.
That's also sneak attack.
No. Go ahead.
Attack is weird. It doesn't
Always
really
don't have
mean
pack
much.
tactics, if that's what you're thinking.
No, this
No,
is a
no,
rogue
no, no.
thing.
You just get
It-
damage.
The name sneak attack makes no sense because not always a sneaky attack, but it's
I mean, you're
applies
right,
here,
but I didn't know I
because
got
no other-
advantage just from being next to you.
No.
Advantage.
If you have when you have advantage or when you have an ally that's within 5 feet of the creature you're attacking.
Yeah.
I guess.
Since-
Just from like them distracting you because
Valkyrie-
like, you're behind them or something. But I guess that
No,
makes
but
sense.
since Valtra's within 5 feet, you get sneak attack. It's just sneak attack is stupid. It's stupidly named.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There's no other real name for it. Like
22.
there you go.
There you go. You do deal a nasty blow to this thing's head. It seems to be bleeding out right now. As you know, you shot glass to it. It has part of its skull smashed in. And it still has a lot of wounds from the last battle. Yeah, things looking nasty. Anything else you do, Skip?
What can I do? I'm not sure I can really do anything because if I leave, they'll just go for Valtras. So I'm just gonna stand my ground.
Okay. Haven Denarios, what do you do?
Being he is the only person that's not getting directly attacked by a wyvern, we are going to tether Tobias.
Okay.
Is he in range?
Yep, that's 100 feet of range. You can see a willing creature.
Oh, just
willing.
enough.
Yeah, wispy tether, a material that links you to the target. The tether lasts for 1 hour, and what it really does, it allows Haven to cast from Tobias's location.
Yeah.
Well, I would put a little beaver on him.
I'm gonna put a little dot here. Both of them are feathered.
And now next turn, we can cast some actual spells and hit these things without putting Haven in danger.
Yes.
Does Haven have any bonus action spells?
I don't think so.
The Sanctuary is the bonus action, though. And we are going to Sanctuary. You know what? Who looks more hurt, Valtrans or Skip?
Between them, up to you, the two of you. Who looks more wounded?
I don't know. I can't.
Valtris does look a bit bloody, like really bloody.
How does Skip look?
Also really bloody. They're about on the same level of bloody.
And again, you know what? We'll give it to Skip. So Skip will be sanctuaried.
Okay, she's Century.
Because Valtris could slip away if he needs to. His turn. Metagaming a bit, but his turn's coming up.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna allow this. Alrighty, so this is what happens with a turn. As tether links between Haven and you feel there is connection and there's very intimidating presence nearby you. And you just, for some reason, smell the smoke of cigarettes as you see coming from your body this strange energy covers Skip and protects her. And you hear in your mind, "Do not worth the gift." And yeah, that's a turn. Gotcha. It's your turn.
Okay, so with these portals in the way, would I be able to still see these guys?
You're still able to see them. You have the higher ground. You also can see this motherfucker over here.
Okay.
I mean, pretty much everybody can see that because he's like,
Everyone can see him.
Okay, Nasha's gonna get our base moving over to hill to 30 feet. Let me double check. Make sure I'm in range like I wanted. Yep. And taking the javelin that got embedded into the wall, she's gonna try again and try and fight. Shoot a lightning javelin at this guy over here.
Sure, go ahead. Since you have like a higher ground, they're gonna give you non-disadvantage.
Oh, terrific.
You don't have disadvantage on this
you
javelin.
have gravity on your side.
So don't skip it.
Yay!
That 18!
As you throw the javelin, it bounces off a stone. As the wyvern takes notice of you as well.
Free action. Everybody get it back to the garage! Lead it to the mines!
It can fly!
Yeah, I doubt the mines are gonna work.
Just load it in if you can!
Alright, Valtras, it's your turn.
Okay.
You have Sanctuary. No, wait, it's not you. So, yeah, what you do?
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to twin spell Dragon Breath on me and Skip.
Okay.
Nice.
What flavor?
Acid.
Yeah, so now both
Nice.
of you have the effect of Dragon's Breath. So both of you have a Dragon's Breath right now.
If you don't know what to do, spit at him.
Alright?
And then as my... Oh no, that's the
That's-
bonus spell just so we
That's
have
sound like,
the
what is
action
this
to do
right
it.
now? Okay.
As my action, I'm going to Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Go for it. As you give it a good old slap.
There we
Hang
go.
on,
No
don't we get
reaction
one-
for this dragon.
Wait, hang on. Did you just... how did you do that?
Twin spell, Dragon's Breath is a bonus action, and Shocking Grasp is the main action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Shocking Grasp is the cantrip. Alright, you give the dragon a good chokehold.
Now split
And that
up.
dragon can't take reactions.
Yes. You cannot take reactions.
I put that expression on her because she's like confused because of acid breath, but now it just looks a bit too convenient, like, shit.
Okay. It's Wyvern turn. Wyvern turn. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's pretty banged up. He's gonna take the disengage action. And he's gonna fly away to hide in the building.
Really?
Yes, he doesn't want to die. As he enters the building to take cover, and probably going to flee. Barry turn. Barry's gonna look at this motherfucker and gonna say, "No, no hurt, my friend," and guiding bolt. 13 just hits.
Oh.
Dealing 10 points of radiant damage. Alright, with that damage dealt, you do see that the creature is now pinging with a glow, ethereal glow to him. Let me see for this creature what it's gonna do. He does go for a dive towards your direction, Tobias, and make me a dexterity saving throw, or acrobatics.
Oh, nice.
That's this. Ooh, you beat him. As you see, he tries to grab you with his claws, but you manage to... Nope! You matrix dodge as a creature flies about 70 feet up in the air right now.
No grabbing me, you bastard.
As he seems to be also following in the steps of his companion, and is going to flee the battle. It's not worth dying here. Not right now. But I do know your smell right now, so keep that in mind. So, do you give chase, or are you going to let it go?
Let it go. There's no point.
Very well. Seeing that this is a battle that they will not win, and it's not worth the wounds, the Wyverns retreat for now, but they might become a problem in the future, as they know that your guys' smell. And with this, the combat ends.
Alright, first thing Tobias is gonna do is he's going to take his spear and cut off the top of the bag. Like, I'm assuming it is a garbage bag.
It's a very big garbage bag. And as you open, you see a bunch of objects. You see a halfling, like a female halfling with red hair, bound and gagged. And for some reason, she smells spices, like a lot of spices.
Oh, shit.
Well, how old does this halfling look?
About, you would assume, 24 years old. She's like wearing hags and little scraps.
You mean rags?
Well,
Yeah.
there, Missy, you were almost.
She's wearing an entire coven of hags as clothing.
They'll take off like probably the duct tape on her mouth or something.
What's in the bag? Oh no, a person!
You do see that she goes, by gosh, I thought I was going to be eaten by them.
Well, now you're not.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Can you please untie me as well?
Yeah, we'll watch your step. One tire.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, thank you. I mean, I'm not in position to hurt anyone. They stole me guns and stole me stuff, but I should be fine right now.
Said
Does this
watch your
lady have a
step.
token?
Not right now. I'm gonna have to do their token later because they didn't finish her arc.
Her token is bag.
Yeah, she's the trash bag. Alright, you can come out there as well, little Timmy. As you see that the sheep jumps out.
What is that? I like that.
You see a very fluffy sheep. Small as well. It's about slightly bigger than you, Skip.
Oh my god. She hugs it.
I'm guessing these trinkets are yours?
Most, I would like to say yes, but they used to be of other people. They were not as lucky as me.
Curious, how big was the bag she came out of?
Really big.
Okay.
I think the asset is to scale.
The asset is really to scale. As you see a bunch of objects inside of there. Tobias. Alright, so if you folk don't mind... Oh, Jesus Christ, I even used pepper on my skin. Ugh. I'm gonna wash off and... What the hell am I?
Well, you're in the middle of war territory.
Oh, the orcs. So should be fine.
No.
What do you mean, no? We usually trade with them.
Do you know?
They had a big car with
would
big
you,
teeth that tried to kill us.
would you happen to know why they're some Humies stole a bit of a caravan from? Stole supplies.
From what I know, a lot of them are really sick, like filled with disease, and their medicine supplies disappeared, and they found like this guy in a green trench coat.
No, what trench coat?
A green trench coat.
Green trench coat.
Does a black
Okay, we'll go over to
those?
Skip. Like, it doesn't sound like those guys that they were talking about that looked like the militia that were in town a couple of days ago.
Militia?
What they call the
They were like the
Republicans?
militia. The Republic. The Republic something.
Republic? Look, I don't know nothing about them. What's a Republic, by the way? Bah!
I don't know.
I don't think that is that.
Skip hasn't stopped hugging the sheep, by the way. She thinks it's really, really cute.
And it's really fluffy.
Could I roll history?
For this halfling?
Yeah, no, not for the halfling. For like the pretty sure that was like the similar description to the guys that they were talking about. I think it was.
You do remember that the description for the Republicans is that they wear similar clothing to the militians.
Was it? Yeah, I'm sure. Wasn't it Mandy that said that there were people in green trench coats?
Mandy said that there were people of the Republic in the city. She never described their uniforms. You saw Republican soldiers before. They do have like these trench coats, but that's safe for the elites of the elite. And it's not like a green trench coat. It's like a brown.
Okay.
The regular soldier uses like a breastplate reinforced with shoulder pads and protections on the arms and leggings. Usually they keep to very light equipment, and they don't really use like heavy equipment.
Hey Naja, do you know anybody who wears a lot of green trench coats?
Oh God, it's a really big pussycat. Hello there, big pussycat. How you doing in this fine day?
I was just gonna give a nice plastered smile at that.
Okay,
Could be better, but yeah, above game. Have I ever done contracts with the Republic?
Probably. They usually hire a lot of mercenaries to deal with problems they're too busy to deal with. They do a lot of bureaucracy, though.
So if in a lineup, would I know what their uniforms would look like?
Yeah, you also know their uniforms. Usually they wear like the common soldiers wear. The common soldiers would wear pretty much basic equipment like a breastplate with Kevlar and metal, shoulder pads, gauntlets, and like standard U.S. military uniform.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but slightly bulkier, with some metallic parts and some metals, but not too heavier. As for the elite soldiers, some of them use dusters with heavy armor. Some of them use this weird thing called power armor. That is armor that runs with the power of elemental cores, being cores made out of the hearts of elementals. But yeah.
Yeah, not just gonna be somewhat wary of those people, knowing the elemental pod and keeping Skip out of that concept altogether. She's gonna relay that type of info and say, So you're the one that So you're saying that people in green cloaks have been attacking these caravans? Have you seen them personally?
No, it's not green cloaks attacking caravans. It's the person in the green cloak took the medical supplies.
That's what I mean, sorry.
They found like a guy in the green trench coat. He was dead, so they assumed it was probably a Humi that also stole it. By the way,
Wait, so it wasn't. Wait, it might not have been humans.
So this is a big misunderstanding.
By the way, name is Kayomi. Kayomi went with the sheeps.
Tobias, I understand.
I'm Skip.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you, Kaomi. Naja.
Yes,
This thing is really soft.
indeed. And their fluffy coat and their fluffy fur makes very fluffy coats and beds.
So let me...
You're not from here, are you?
Far from it, deal. So let me get this straight. Somebody... Okay, so where exactly have you been getting your medicine supplies at?
Oh, usually we give the medicine usually we found like this big white tower thing with a bunch of side buildings on it that had a lot of medicine on it, and we've been harvesting from there and from the little tin can men that used to live there.
And since then, these Lucia people have been taking it over. Then you said.
I mean, someone has been stealing stuff from there. The robots, the little tin can men, don't work anymore, and there's no longer more medicine there. Someone has to have stolen it.
Somebody's stealing a bunch of medicine all over the place.
That's pretty
And the orcs have this really disease where the skin go rotten, and they go.
I think
You know,
it's those people like that skip
don't
some shrieks
think-
like, ugh.
I don't think that's a disease.
Has to be a disease though. Never saw something like that before. Neither do they.
Zombie.
We've encountered some creatures like that. I don't think it's a disease.
It's weird though. By the way,
I don't think diseases make you get back up when you die.
they're not dead though. They still have a heartbeat. I think. I'm still trying to find a heal for it. By the way, Skip, you do know what undead are just after you met them. Before that, you didn't know what undead were. So remember, guys, you don't really have much information on the undead.
Alright.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So
Just hearing they go and seeing undead already, it's like maybe put some pieces
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Not
you
like
couldn't-
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if
Just keep in mind what your character's doing.
yeah, listening to this woman's description of the rotting people, as well as listening to her accent, she's kind of chiming back to the random encounter with that woman. Huh, that sounds pretty odd. Don't happen to... That accent of yours, it kind of reminds me of somebody we ran across. You don't happen to know some drained-looking woman in red with
Goat hooves.
with her feet, tail, and
Did she have an accent? That went by really quickly. It was hard to... Yeah.
yeah. As we were coming into the town, we apparently stumbled into her hunting grounds, apparently, and she sicked up a bunch of her own gang of rotten orcs chasing after us.
And weird skulls.
I did saw her before I got captured by a bunch of really tall green men and gray men.
Yeah, trolls.
She was-
Those things were weird.
I know, right? They ate like five of them. She gives like a hug to the sheep. It was so nasty. I mean, we do eat them as well, but it's only they don't get.
Skip holds it tighter with every saying, like, they ate them, we eat them. Like, no!
Yeah, and I think Shay probably if we can track down her, we can get some words out of her.
Well, I mean, I was listening into it because she's pretty spooky, and I was scared. Not gonna lie.
Is she like?
And
Can you say anything?
well, she was calling the Sigmund simps.
Sorry, what was that?
What?
Yeah, can you repeat? All I heard was Sickman Simps.
She was calling the Sigmund something like akin to I don't know, like some nickname to them. And she was talking to the.
Do you want to type that out?
She was talking to the skulls like she was presenting a show or something, theater or something. I don't know.
So some woman's form of twisted entertainment. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, she
Does
kept
this
yelling
sound-
at. Go ahead.
Does this sound familiar to me, given my background?
Yes, you do actually know. You do know that there's a scanning of what's called the internet. It's an old world thing, and one of the things is that there were many violent shows nowadays on the internet and entertainment. One of them there is a woman that presents a show on the internet that is Oh My Wasteland, where she records violence of the wasteland and comments on it. Usually,
Is our baby ED a fucking e-girl? God damn it.
and And one of the stuff that she does is usually cause conflict and make people fight to the death, so she can get views and money out of it.
Would I also know about this, seeing my other background?
Post-apocalyptic red rooms.
Yeah. Here's the thing as well. Her nickname is known as the Harley Quinn of Hatred as well.
I beat Spider-Man PS4 and Screwball comes back to fuck me over.
And Nadja, for you to know this kind of stuff, you would probably have to roll me a history because I'm gonna say that you don't have really much contact with the internet.
Tobias don't dumb fuck all about the internet. Isn't that thing that goes
I'm
brr?
gonna try roll history because of things.
For you, it makes sense.
History thing in internet thing that go burr, right?
Nadja,
How's it 12?
Nadja, you do know about the internet. You have used sometimes. Your daughter especially showed you stuff on the internet and how to use it, but you don't know much about the deep webs and the tubes of internet.
So what you're saying is Naja and Tobias are boomers.
Yeah,
What about
I mean, you
you do know.
Skip technically is too because she's 30 fucking 1, but like
I mean,
All right, so
considering
Go ahead.
she's also part of a web show herself, wasn't bad.
you know, I rolled a 12. What about me?
true. You do are
I
part
would
of
just
the
like-
games.
Because
Can I attempt rolling
it's
history? There might be-
11.
There's a little bit of a chance, you know. Can I try rolling history?
Unfortunately for you, no, because you know nothing about the internet.
Sorry. I was hoping it heard it in like a news tabloid or something.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't know much about the internet. Sure, you know, but fuck nothing. You're saying, Nadja?
I mean, if considering that I'm also part of a well-known web show, I was wondering if I would even know of that.
You do know that some stuff is recorded and like shipped to the internet, but you don't know much, and you have never looked into much on it. Unfortunately,
Look to Skip, no, keep ignoring me.
you don't know much. You do know what the internet is, and you do know how to work it. In fact, you do know actually a lot about the internet,
And I'm just...
and you do know, Skip, about the forbidden thing called a meme.
I was really hoping Pop, she was just gonna be on World Star Hip Hop or something, not a Red Room. I was really hoping.
What, a red room?
Yeah, I was really hoping World Star Hip Hop would have survived the apocalypse.
I mean, you don't know yet.
I wish I knew who that was.
I can't wait for Def Jam fighting rings, man. It's gonna be great.
I don't get your references.
Also, as she's cleaning up the spices of her body, God damn onions, that was I was crying.
I'm
The
sorry.
sheet has a-
Not because you got taken by that thing.
Oh, it happens. Once in a while, you get captured.
It does.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you know, get captured usually. You know, sometimes it's rough around here. But almost every time I try to get away, 80% of the times I get away. There was that one time where I didn't and I had to be rescued. And there's this time that I had to be rescued. Which after, by the way, I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
No problemo.
Skip looks scared again because this, like, the fact that this just happens commonly is very unnerving to her.
Alright, so I want to get out of here.
Yeah, me too.
I want to go back home actually. Now, where the hell am I?
Now hold on.
She gets
Jill.
on a.
Hold on,
She
Jill.
gets on a. Yes.
Listen, we are on a mission to try and smooth things out. Apparently, these attacks on our caravans from your orc people have been causing a lot of trouble. There seems to be some sort of miscommunications. Would it be possible, you seeing how you have some ties with these orcs, could you perhaps introduce us? Maybe we can smooth things out and figure some sort of solution to this issue.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
You know, that'd be a really nice way to repay our.
Nearly got another one on that.
Makes my cat.
I guess it could. I guess I could introduce you folk to them. Just don't know, but they seem to be really angry at the Huey folk. Looks at Haven and looks at Tobias. Yeah,
None of us
I'm not a
humans.
human, no. Yeah, but it's probably best if I stay back during those.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah,
could
all
always.
you guys look like humans, but the rest of us definitely don't. Well, one of us can, but like, he can change that, right?
I mean,
So
if
yeah,
it-
Gesturing to Valtris.
I would recommend not showing guns and stuff. Like,
I mean, if
you
it
know,
was,
they're a bit on the, they're a bit angry right now.
I
Like
mean, if
really angry.
I mean, if it would appease them, we have some handcuffs. We could always cuff up Tobias, and just show them that we're not in threats.
You can offer a cat as a delicacy.
She's just elbow sitting the cat.
Kinky, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary. I would just recommend being really careful when you talk to them. They're really angry, more than usual, and trust me, they're pretty angry almost every time.
And above game, you said this woman's is a elf or halfling?
Halfling.
Halfling.
Halfling, she's small.
I missed it.
She's small. She's slightly taller than Skip. She's wearing pretty much almost nothing. She's wearing just like some rags and some leather straps.
Price will give her his adjuster. It's gonna be fucking huge on her, but at least it'll be something.
You do see that she has like some tribal paintings on her body. Oh, this is nice, but I think it's gonna be fine.
Is she reacting to me in any way, considering I still look like a female orc?
Didn't you say you look like a drow?
Oh yeah!
Didn't you say you look
Yeah,
like a
but
drow?
I did, but then when you mentioned the noises, I said I switched to an orc really quickly, because I
Oh.
wasn't sure what they were.
Yeah, it's like I was ready to plan, and then shit went sideways.
And then I probably didn't hear it. I apologize then.
Yeah, that
Then
makes
she didn't notice. She didn't notice you at first because she was pretty preoccupied and meeting the new people. She's like holding the cloak around her body, like, this is nice, I guess. Oh, she looks at you. In Orcish, she goes. For those that don't understand Orcish, oh, pleasure to meet you. I didn't, the way they were talking, I didn't think that they were bringing up an orc together. Why are they so concerned then? All of you just start, Valtris, all you hear is Kastur, Iktiraken, Invakir. But with a Scottish accent.
So it's impossible to understand, is what you're saying.
I'm just
It's
going to
an-
look straight at Tobias.
What did you say?
I should also
Skip
note
goes
that-
more cross-eyed than her icon shows.
Yeah, Naja just replies back in Orcish. Oh yeah, she's not really around here, so... Whoa.
What did he say?
What was that about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah, she's not around here. She's not a local, but yeah, we'll kind of need better guys for this city, if anything. You seem to be more capable.
What did the halfling say?
She said Lovecraftian Orcish stuff. She said, pleasure to meet you. But in very good, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. I didn't think there was another Orky here. So what were they so concerned about this? Pretty much something that sounds like a Lovecraftian chant. In Orcish.
Scottish, so.
Yeah, Scottish.
This is why I'm gonna get cancelled, see?
Okay, so
I see.
Is she directing it to Valtris or me?
Valtris.
Because orc.
Because orc.
And the only one I know speaks Orcish is Tobias, so he just looks straight to him.
I mean, you heard Naja
Yeah.
speak Orc, right?
Skip does too.
Yeah, you do see that she reacted to, I see. Then she that, she's not from here. I apologize. In Orc, she says, I apologize. So, Ichtavuk. Which you don't understand, Valtris. So it's weird, right?
Skip is just looking at Tobias and just like, help.
Okay.
Do something.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something. I mean, it's
Also,
Okay.
real quick, while this is going on, can Skip be looking through the bag? Because no one is.
I will give the inventory of the bag later.
Okay.
okay. I'm not sure if this will be justified, seeing how seeing how Valtris has been AFK a lot, but oh fuck it. Seeing how you haven't been the one that's been causing a lot of trouble, let alone getting on her nerves, she likes you the most out of everyone right now, so she's gonna put you into her war band. She's making you an honorary war band member. And one of the best aspects of it is that, I'll put it up for you, I can interact with you silently and give you gestures that you can understand.
Oh, thank God.
So as she...
Oh, you get your own personal thieves' cat, eh?
Yeah, so as she is... So as, what was her name again? Akio?
Yeah, okay.
Okia? She's...
Yes, my good friend, IKEA.
Yeah, Nasha's gonna... Well, she is looking at Valkyries. Nasha's gonna mouth in Orcish to repeat after her and saying, thank you very much.
Val just can't speak Orcish, she
Yeah,
geeks.
she's just gonna tell him to mouth. She's gonna mouth out. Repeat after me. Oh, yeah, ooh, ah. Which means it's okay. I appreciate it.
I will do so to the best of my ability.
Roll me a charisma check. Roll me a charisma check, Valtris.
Maybe
How good? Yeah, performance. Let's see how good your performance is, boy.
Oh, performance?
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
then
see how-
that's the same. I don't have.
No.
Don't say that.
Roll me performance, boy. Also, where does the? I
It's the
typed
same.
it- Same.
Come again?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you mouthed out like a "Thank you." It's okay.
No. You know what? I'm gonna speak in Elvish. And I'm gonna say, I wasn't raised with my kind.
You do see that she does like a poker face for a moment. She gets close to you, Skip, and what did you just say to me? Why did you just call me mother?
Nasha's
Is
gonna...
it audible?
Nasha's
Is it
gonna...
audible or only to skip? Is it audible or only to skip?
It's only to Skip like, what did you just call me mother?
Skip just shrugs, really, really confused.
She doesn't seem to understand Elven.
Skip doesn't get why Valtris isn't just turning back.
Yeah, hearing how Valtris butchered their native tongue, she's gonna go over
you
to
know-
him and pat him on the shoulder and say, in Orcus to Kamiya, and say, she was not raised in the best conditions. Please be gentle with her.
Ah, I see. She's as the orcs would say, she says the special ones.
Yeah,
Yes, the slow.
yeah.
Skip is just looking at Naja with like the weirdest face, like, what are you doing?
Yes. So as you meet this new character and have this lovely conversation with her, we're gonna end the session here.
Hooray.
As she says, we should probably move on the road before the big scary nosemen come back to eat our asses.
Yeah, let's leave.
God forbid.
Yes.
Skip grabs the bag and hightails it back into the building.
They're trolls.
You see that the Kaiome jumps on the sheep, and she rides the sheep to follow you guys.
Why would he do that? That looks fun.
Could we do one thing real quick?
Sure.
Seeing how their base of operations kind of got exposed by the Wyverns, Nasha wants to drive her truck over to,
Exposed
Yes,
to
it-
trolls that are dead and
No.
wyverns that are gone.
yeah, take her car over to the garage with, gadgets, or Gizmo's garage and hide it out there.
Just for the sake of
Brevity.
brevity, I will say what the name of the robot is, since you never asked him. is fucking bucket of nails.
Lovely.
Or
Fucking bucket of nails.
That in its entirety?
that's his whole name.
I
Fucking
was-
bucket of nails.
I was
but
tempted-
you can call him Bucket.
You ripped that off from fucking S series, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I was
Fight
very
me.
truthfully, I was very tempted to ask for his card. So, but I doubted I would have gotten one.
Yes, I ripped it off of
only-
S series. Fucking fight me.
I've only known.
I like them. Don't
I've
judge me.
only known the fucking bucket of nails for a couple of hours. If anything would have happened to him, I would typically murder everybody and then myself.
Yes. And we're gonna end the session. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
I liked it. I liked this session.
It was a very good
I
session.
preferred the monsters running away instead of us killing them, because then it could lead to more chaotic things later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if we end up fighting the orcs, the wyverns will just come in out of nowhere.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot more fun than just, I guess you killed the wyverns now.
And we'll know it's him because I shot out his fucking eye.
Yeah, I'm also loving that there's just a variety of shows on the internet right now. I was cracking up momentarily
Nervous.
because I was thinking, what type of shows will be in D&D, and immediately I thought an unboxing show, but one of the shows gets cancelled because it was a mimic they opened.
That's the April Fool's fucking video.
Where you have political propaganda, world star hip hop,
Hashtag YOLO,
Fortnite.
YOLO people.
and cooking with Scorpion. Those are the 4 channels that you have, and you have to choose.
Yeah, I think that's good enough for a stream. We can probably cut it there.
Yeah, we can go to the
That was
stream.
fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed cooking with Scorpion.
Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the new characters I introduced.
Ah, yeah.
I like her a lot, but her name is incomprehensible.
That's part of the